Now we're recording.
Not
Yeah.
even
You
a
only
hey,
get
Justin.
one. You only get one,
Yeah.
Kate.
I survived.
Wasted it.
You guys gotta learn to
I was too early.
You guys gotta learn
I
to
thought you
wait until I say now we're recording.
I thought you
got
said
you,
it
Kate.
already.
Justin,
That's
you're
why I
a
did it so fast.
I said I'll go ahead and start the recording.
Damn.
Pretend like I didn't hear that.
I said it. Don't worry.
Session
Arson,
40,
anything you'd like to say?
guys.
Fuck yeah. We are now recording. We have been for the last 30 seconds.
Session 40. They
Arson,
gave me so many fucking Brussels sprouts.
yes. Anything you'd like to say to the class? Not the throat clear.
Testicles and penis torsion.
Nice.
New one.
Those are some SAT words.
Add that to the lexicon.
Yeah.
Busting out the thesaurus.
Yeah.
Busting out the
Right.
biology textbook.
Does anyone get the session recap?
I can.
Last week, Penny scared everyone. That's the end. Yeah, she did.
Well, not
The
incorrect.
lineup with the music was peak right there.
I mean, yeah, that actually is kind of more or less what it comes to.
Oh god. Fucking
I-
little
it-
girl in Lethal Company.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time now, Henri.
We'll see about that one.
She's slowly skipping towards you.
Yeah, basically, Penny was just real fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Well, let's let Moss give the recap.
Okay.
I think Moss was ready.
It seemed like we interrupted you.
Oh, no, I mean, that's kind of basically what happened. Kate summed it up impeccably. Let's see. We returned to, Nova Ether on Thursday, day 202. The fall equinox is in 2 days, and then Huntsmark is the day after that. The current cover for Mavis is that she was called away to the war front, being a powerful cleric. She's still missing. Sad face. We get debriefed by Trailerine. Cricket was interested when we mentioned Zolamed, but like a different kind of interested. Only Ember picked up on that. Trailerine let us know that most likely the next plane will open around the start of the rainy season, so we have about like 2.5 weeks, roughly. That night, Till gets a dream! Spooky dream times for the sorcerer. Penny's there, and she and Till talk. She asks Till for help. To kill Hodri! Whoa, big shocker. Till's like, oh, huh, fuck. Hey, why don't we, like, maybe hang out for coffee and, like, catch up and, maybe not kill Henri right now. And Penny's like, I don't see why I have to wait, but all right. Hee hee.
Accurate.
Thank you, I appreciate that. The next morning it's day 203. The rest of the party does see Penny at various points to varying degrees. Around the city, Till and Penny meet up. And the meeting of the party and Penny goes as well as could be expected. But eventually it is agreed upon by the party that Penny will join us. not that we had much of a choice, because Trailerine then, Sending Stone messaged us and was like, hey guys, it's fun and funky. Penny's joining you. And we're like, oh, okay, that's cool. Thanks for letting us know. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Penny scares the ever living fuck out of Addie by Penny fully calling Addie her cousin in front of Ember and Till. So, Addie is super mentally stable right now. Totally not freaking out. Yeah, we learned that Penny believes that she is the literal child of Lathander. Or she has been
Got that
named.
M-Frag going on.
Yeah. It's getting very Greek. Getting very Greek up in here.
Yeah, why is it in 2 campaigns now there has been...
Henry bounces more or less immediately after learning this information, after he sort of beats the shit out of Athelstan again, while Athelstan's in his sword. Oh yeah, everyone had gone to Addie's house to have a more private conversation, not in the cafe, because appearances. Till and Penny leave to take a tour of Nova Ether. Henry fucking dips immediately to probably brood somewhere.
Brood and yell at Athelstan.
Yeah, brood and yell at Athelstan. Addie was kind of like staring out into space, so Addie asks Ember to stay. Yeah, but Penny, less sort of no, more so for myself. Penny cannot tell who Azamard Addie. That's sort of where we left off.
Only that Addie is one.
Yep.
Yeah, so you got creeped on by Penny, and all of you kind of saw,
Why'd you have to put it
except
like
for
that?
Till.
Is stalking a better
Reaper.
turn?
Oh man.
Who knows, man? Who knows? They're all bad.
I feel like Till already got stalked by Penny in the dream.
But like Till's used to that. Till knows what to
Yeah.
expect with
It
Penny.
has been years. Kilda's not. Kilda's like, oh, I forgot how overt this is.
All right, so it is officially day 203, I believe.
Yep.
And in 2 days is the fall equinox, and then after that is Hunt's Mark. So what do you guys? I believe all of you are together except for Henry.
No,
No.
Till and Penny went off for a walk.
Yeah, so all of you are together except for Till and Penny.
Henry
And
left
Henri,
too.
Henri also left.
Yeah,
Yeah, the only
Henri fucked
people-
life.
Okay.
Yeah. The only people who are together in Addie's house is Addie and Ember.
All right, what are you two doing?
I wasn't expecting to be chosen first, not gonna lie.
That's okay.
Um,
I know what I wanted to do.
Oh yeah, no. Like, I think Addie is sort of staring out her kitchen window for a while, and I think she takes a moment to look at Ember and then like kind of look back out the window and then look at Ember again, and Addie looks so tired. Do you want some tea, Ember?
Yeah, some tea would be great. Thank you.
All right. And for the next few minutes, I think in silence, Addie sort of putters about making the tea, and after it's made, I think she would lead Ember to her library, and there are two chairs, one at a desk and one that's sort of more like a wider reading chair. And Addie takes the reading chair, leaving the desk chair more for Ember.
Yeah,
And
which,
she sets her.
which
Oh,
Ember
sorry.
does, like, take the chair, turn it around, and do, like, the arms on the back style of sitting.
I think is Addie sits very quietly, kind of holding her tea but not drinking it. Deeply mulling over what has recently transpired.
Yeah, and I think Ember is mostly like just watching Addie's face, knowing that Addie is not great right now. um, but takes a moment to like drink her tea, uh, and then looks at Addie and says, "I'm not going to ask if you're all right. I think I know the answer. But I did want to ask you something."
All right.
And I'm sorry to bring this question up now. We just didn't really have a good time before. Back in the mines, when Bill used suggestion, you responded that you weren't who you say you were. And just now, Penny called you cousin.
Yes, she did.
I figure by
And
now, I figure by now that you're not a doppelganger. But I wanted to ask if the two are related.
Addie grimaces. Yes. There's a almost defeated kind of tone to her voice. Um, she like stares at the tea and then like is staring around her library, and eventually Moose comes in and sort of lays his head on her lap, and she puts the tea aside and starts like petting his head. Um, and to Ember, she's trying to work out how to say the next few words because she has never said them aloud to anyone
Yeah, which
before.
I imagine Ember like definitely senses that and is just quiet and patient and won't push.
I'm not sure how Penny sensed it, but she's not wrong. I'm sure in some way are related. I. She clears her throat and, like, I am Nazima. Like her, apparently.
I see. And
Just I see.
um I well, How do I explain my thought process? Oh, I'm so bad at Whether or not you're an Azamar doesn't change the fact that you're Addie. I won't. Your reasons for keeping it a secret are obviously very important to you. But I'm not. I don't see why my opinion of you might change just because of that.
It's not that I was worried about. Do you, um, do you, how important to you to receive the boon, the reward at the end of this champion sense?
What does that have to do with anything?
Quite a lot, actually.
Oh, right.
As
Well,
if this is yes, then there's no point in me saying.
well. At the end of the day, the boon is a means to an end. I try to do things straightforward if I can. So if there are places I can't access without it, without the boon, then the obvious solution is to get the boon. Failing that, as you've seen, I'm not exactly opposed to finding alternate means of information gathering. So
Maybe.
I guess the boon is not the end all be all for me.
But it's the easiest path forward.
Sure, but I don't care if my path is easy or not. I care that I reach the end, and the end is that I find the information I want.
I hesitate because it could mean many things. The loss of your position as champion, and then the access to that could mean or implicate being an ally. Could you die?
Let me put this a bit more clearly, Addie. The boon is an object, in quotes. The boon is far less important to me than supporting my friend who appears to be going through something very heavy without anyone to support her with it. I don't care about my status as champion. I don't care how people see me, and I don't care about other people's statuses. I care that you're my friend.
You are so different from everyone else. Sorry, that sounded. I mean that in a good way.
I get
I
it.
promise.
Don't worry. I get that a lot, and I know that you meant it in a good way, as opposed to what other people tend to mean it.
And Addie will kind of straighten in her chair, and she will look at Ember. Really look at Ember. And very seriously, perhaps the most serious Ember has seen Addie, the most grave. We have not been introduced. Um, my name, my given name, is Ahara Bellona Bell Exandria Key, Crown Princess, the Six Blinds.
And I think Ember is pretty bad at hiding her expressions on a given day. So I think you do see her like eyebrows go up in surprise. Um before she just goes, "All right. Um I can see how that would weigh heavy on you."
um, Addie huffs a bit of a laugh, and looks at Ember again. Um, to be perfectly honest, at first I thought you were an agent of my mother's. But speaking with you, fighting alongside, realize you're just you. You are just genuine, authentic yourself.
I don't know if I know how to be anything.
Blessing must be, at least as I look.
Yes, kitty.
Sorry.
Don't worry, my cat is also occasionally trying to demand attention. Sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. I imagine. Being a princess is sometimes a boon and sometimes not. Hi. Thank you.
Sometimes, very much as sometimes. I uh I don't suppose she like it kind of sets in that she just told Ember some things about herself that she didn't need to entirely. She sort of rubs her face, just like I don't. I know you're going to say no. I don't suppose you'd be willing to go under the effects of a modifier memory to just erase the princess part.
Try it and you might lose something.
I figured that would be the answer. Okay. Okay. Right.
I'm kidding. I am kidding about the threat of violence.
Oh,
Sorry,
honestly,
bad
probably
joke.
would have been warranted. It's just a little, but warranted potentially.
What you're gonna lose is your spine.
I when we met Penny,
She called you out.
called me out. That was the worst, but I've never met another as the only potentially other person in the world who would even know what it's like, and I'm both terrified of being near her and at the same time elated. On one hand, and perhaps silly enough, anyways, she seems to have some sort of purpose and knows she has a path forward to kill Henri. Not that I can entirely blame her, it seems, but still rather gruesome.
You
Yet,
don't know anything about or quasi-divine status?
nothing at all. And now I'm still starting to wonder if one of my parents is even one of my actual parents, because if someone was literally born from a god, I just figured I was awoken as a child, but I don't I don't know.
Is that how it normally works? Is that they're awoken or that they're born?
I don't know. There was only what's his fucking face 50 years ago, and I thought I was aware of him, but I thought he was also, potentially working as a child. I learned that he was in his 20s when he became an Azamar. So what does that mean for me? Like, I have no, I have no frame of reference for what this fucking power means.
Damn. I'm sorry, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at handling. Take a deep breath, first of all. And second of all, are you looking to find out more about Asimars?
I I don't really know. You're the second person I've told, but I've never thought to look. I've never spoken this out loud to really anyone. It's saying it makes it real. And
Right.
I suppose I was just trying to be a normal person.
Not that I can blame you. Well, I am very grateful you trusted me to share both secrets.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry that you're now stuck with this struggle.
I've been stuck with it for Oh gods. 23 years of my life. What's the rest of it?
And how old are you?
23.
Ah,
Um, but also appreciate you not letting people know about that.
oh, gods, no. No, no, no. I would never say anything without your
No,
permission.
it's no. I understand it. People get weird if they find out you're technically a child. And I does like air quotes. It's like, I have a house and a mortgage and
Oh,
like
oh, about being a 23. Oh, about the elf part. I thought you were talking.
all of it. Yes, but
Well, okay, yes.
the elf part, the being an elf part at 23 years old is like the easiest thing I feel that would could just slip out into the wider universe.
Okay. No, yeah. I look, man. We just of all the things to ask me to keep to myself, the being a 23-year-old elf was the first one that came to mind. I'm
It's I know you're good at keeping serious secrets. The
priority, yes.
23-year-old thing is not the most serious thing on the list currently, and not the most serious thing you are currently.
I
How many meteors is this now that you have to watch with your eyeballs? There's fucking Henry's thing, and now I'm adding mine onto you. Fuck.
this is
Ugh.
about the third year now, so at this point I'm used to it.
You shouldn't have to be. It is appreciated nonetheless.
Of course. But any and all secrets are safe with me.
I know. I think Eddie was gonna take her slightly cold tea and just like fucking shot glass it. Um, there's so much shit going on.
There is certainly shit certainly keeps happening.
And how are you doing? This?
Well,
Especially, well, I don't know if you could say about Audrey's weird
I
blood
cannot. I
buddy club.
I cannot and I will not.
I understand. Just more so the feelings of holding that.
Like I said, Henri's secrets are the second batch of secrets that I've been keeping. Yours are now the third. So at this point, I take secrets very seriously. Um, so they're not a burden like they might be to others. And I am simply choosing to take things a day at a time, as I have for the last decade, pretty much.
But how are you doing?
Jai, stop, stop, stop. To be honest, I don't really know. I haven't taken the time to can look inwards. I think I'm doing okay. I think so long as I keep my eyes forward, long as I can focus on finding my mother and taking care of everything else that comes up in between, I'll be okay. And after, I'll deal with everything.
But you also don't have to just survive day to day. Believe me, it's not good for you.
I know. Gotten really good at it, but I know.
I'm sorry you've had to get good at it.
And I'm sorry that you had to get used to it too. I made the choice. I am taking responsibility for my actions.
All right,
But thank you.
of course. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little bit stronger than tea.
Yeah, I think I could use that too.
Excellent. I think Addie is, we'll motion for Ember to stay. Ember is the guest. And she'll go off to the kitchen to grab some kind of alcohol, I suppose. I don't. Yeah.
Reaches for the wine, stops. No, this is a fucking bourbon night.
Yeah, this is a fucking, like, whiskey on the rocks or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so while you two do that, getting a little bit more of the strong stuff. Tim and Penny, what are you two doing? You've left the Addie's house, sorry, in the face of this, and where do you guys go from there?
Uh,
Phil,
yes.
I think it would be best if I perhaps track down Henri to see if he's not getting up to anything nefarious.
No. No, we're leaving Henri to his privacy.
But he could be killing puppies.
He wouldn't be killing puppies.
Are you
I've been
sure
traveling.
about that?
I am because I've known him for
He looks
longer
like
than
a
you.
man who would kill puppies.
Oh my
No,
god.
he wouldn't kill puppies because it would make his kids sad.
He doesn't have kids.
I'm remembering, right? Ember literally told Penny
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Henri has kids, right?
Hey, there's such thing as denial.
I
I believe Ember did.
Yeah, no, Ember did. Ember did at the
As
cafe.
sort of a, like, you're not ending the cycle of hate, it's just sort of continuing on.
yeah.
Yeah. Till pauses like he does have kids, Penny.
He's too mean to have kids.
You can be mean and still have kids, but from what I've heard, he's not mean to his kids. He's also not mean to me.
You see, there's something in her brain that's just not adding up with her image of Henri and what everyone else is telling her. Like nothing's clicking.
He's protected me a lot since I've met him.
Well, now that I'm here, we can protect each other,
Yeah,
right?
but oh, absolutely. Just like Ember's protected me and Addie's protected me and I've protected them. You can have more than one person protecting you. Just that Henri has also protected me. And I owe him a lot.
Hmm. All right, I won't go after him now. What do
Because also,
you want to do, Tilly?
um, I hear there's a brand new activity called roller skating that's opened up in like the richer part of town where you roll on wheels on your feet.
This
Oh
is
my
so
god.
funny. This is so funny. It's just a calzone over again.
Hello?
Jesus.
Hello?
Hey DM, we
It's
fucking invented roller skating in your world. Fuck yeah.
it's the
Take
pizza place
that.
Oh
all
my
over again.
god.
We spend the next three
Fine, yeah,
sessions
sure, roller skating. Why
becoming a
the hell
roller
not?
derby group.
We
Yeah, you stop
abandoned
being
the
a
plot
champion and
completely and
start
just
doing roller derby.
Fuck yeah! Yo, I think Till and Penny would kill it as a roller derby duo.
Yeah, no,
hell
Till's
yeah.
Till's 100% like I heard this whole like roller skating thing where you get wheels on your feet and you move around with them like you're a cart, but on your feet.
That sounds challenging.
You want to do it?
Of course.
Yes.
Let's go rollerblade.
Woo!
That lasted way too long.
And off they go rollerblading,
We're gonna
ignoring
go
the problems
rollerblade.
of today. Ignoring the problems of today.
Just two buds being pals.
Okay, cool, you guys are rollerblading. Henri, what are you doing?
What's today's date? Is it
It's
like a Tuesday
Today,
or a
let me.
Thursday?
It's two
It
out of
is a
gonna be
Friday.
Friday.
It's Friday.
It's a Friday.
Henry's killing puppies right
Yeah,
now.
let.
That's his killing puppy day.
It's it's
I
day
knew
two,
it.
3, Friday of day or
um,
dia. I don't know.
I'm not really doing anything too complicated. I think after he leaves, he does what he tends to do to keep his mind busy, which is go grocery shopping. So he starts shopping for some stuff to make Ember's cake in 3 days. Always good to get on top of that. Probably spends a little too much time trying to figure out what cake to get her. I feel like he knew what cake she liked when she was younger, but then is like, does she still like it? Does she still like cake at all? You know,
Is she more of a pie and ice cream kind of person now?
yeah. Did she grow out of that and now has a more sophisticated palate? Who knows? So then he just kind of comes to a consensus and just says, I'm gonna make like 10 different things. And
Oh my god.
there's a chance that she's
He's
gonna like one
stress
of the things.
baking. He stress bakes. Oh my god, it's you, Jen.
Oh my god.
There's a chance, right? And then he thinks, oh man, I'm making all this food. I might as well just get everybody together and we can celebrate Amber's birthday. Whatever. We're gonna have the spread. Um, so he gets all the baking stuff. Probably does some prep work, but then also finishes up Amber's gift. I think that he swings it around a couple of times, and it's just a little too loosey goosey, a little too slippery. Um, so I think he like rips up one of his little red scarf things that he always has on, and like makes a little makeshift, kind of I forget what the term would be on a staff, but
Grip.
just yeah, grip. There we go. Makes like a little grip, so it's good to go on that day. But yeah, he probably spends most of the day um, trying out different stuff for for the baking thing in 3 days.
making small batches to see which ones taste the best.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, he's probably off his room and he hears someone walk by and he opens up the door and he's like, "Hey, you!" And they turn around, they're fucking scared as shit. They're like, "Oh my god, this man's about to kill me!" They hear that voice. It's fucking Henry in a pink apron. He's like, "Try this."
It says kiss the cook.
Yeah,
Does it need more or less lemon zest?
Danny got him.
Fucking
Danny got him
apron.
the
Yeah, I was about to
apron.
say. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those fucking like DILF aprons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
funny.
Okay.
No, wait. He takes over like the fucking castle kitchen. He just like kicks everyone else out.
Yeah, he walks in, gives him a stare, and they all move out of the way. At
They're
some
like,
point, the Archmage has to come down, being like, "I've been getting way too many complaints," and it's just fucking Henry with way too many dirty bowls and shit going
"Here,
after him.
Archmage,
And she's
taste it.
like,
Are
and
you
she's
allergic
like,
to
and she's
walnuts?"
like, she's like, Henri, if you are going to commandeer the kitchen, at least let the cooks do their job. They can help you prep. They don't have to help you. They can just do your prep work. And they also have to be making the meals for everyone here in Castle Dalen. You have to at least let them have the one stove.
Prep work. I will not have them tainting my craft. I'll be done soon. You can have your dinner when I'm done.
God,
God
he's so
damn.
funny.
There is
Trailery,
work. There
she
is
probably
work
just
to be
pinches
done.
like the bridge of her
Ember's
nose.
cake is more important.
Than your fucking dinner, you prissy bitch.
Exactly. He says something along those lines. Don't you see how
By the way,
important this is?
here.
Are you letting everyone else know that it's Ember's birthday? Because the rest of us don't know, so we don't know to get gifts.
I did say he was making a lot already. So yes, I think he would say at least the day before. Um, because he has to have people there for it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, where are you having this little birthday bash? Are you having it in the castle?
No. I figured I was just gonna have it at Addie's house. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like
Yeah.
invited back to Amos, but
No, because that would require me inviting everybody else, and that includes Penny. So
And then Penny around his young impressionable
yeah,
sons. Ugh.
yes, that's a recipe.
Gotcha.
It's just easier. It's just easier here. Plus, Ember promised that they would stay around at least for their birthday, so Henry wouldn't want to have them too much out of the way of what they had planned. So it seems just a little easier to do it here.
Okay.
Plus that would require Addie to travel all the way out there. And
Sorry, I also love the oh yeah, they get a day warning. Oh, by the way, Emperor's birthday is tomorrow. What?
I mean, listen, that's such a dad thing to do, isn't it?
Oh, for
Like just
sure.
last minute, they'll just let people know. You know what I mean? He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm turning 45 tomorrow." I was like, "What? Thanks for letting us know." Whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
I hope you
Dad,
didn't
be like-
expect a huge party.
Nah, it's a small little thing.
Actually, that's the opposite of my dad. He like expects people to get stuff for his birthday. He wants people to know his birthday.
But yeah, that's what
But in his defense, he is a youngest child, so.
that's what Henry
Well, that
does.
explains everything then.
Kind of stalls the rest of the dinner stuff in the castle by taking over the kitchen and working on his various pastries and stuff.
Okay. If there is nothing else you guys are doing for today, is there? I know Ember and Addie are boozing it up. Penny until they're roller skating. Henry has commandeered Castle Dalen Kitchen. If there's nothing else,
Can I
Day.
say
Oh my-
just for the hell of it, I have Cricket try some things.
Yeah.
Probably hearing about
You
sweet
know
fire
what?
in a castle and he
You
rolls
know
up.
what? You know what? Yeah, sure. What happens is that Cricket comes down with the Archmage with Leto, and and you try shoving like a cupcake at Trailerine, and she's like, no, I'm not doing that. Here, Cricket can taste everything in my steed. Just come back. Just send them back when you're finished. And you just have Cricket and Leto like sat at a table, and you just have them taste test stuff.
Yeah. Well, Henry's looking way too fucking intimidating. Got that apron on, that little handkerchief extra tight on his head.
You're
It's
like
it's
Mr.
weird
Miyagi in the kitchen.
because you're way the house husbanding it up, and usually, like, all the other staff are very intimidated by you, but Cricket and Leto seem very at ease in your presence. Leto doesn't look intimidated in the slightest, and Cricket is just kind of sitting there, like a smile on their face as they kick their legs back and forth in the chair because their legs don't quite reach the bottom. As you have them taste test different things. Um, Cricket is a vegetarian, so anything with meat in it, they're like no.
Why would
Um,
you put meat
but
in a cake?
There's some pies
well,
that are more meat-based pies.
yeah, I was thinking like, oh, Henry's making like a spread. It's going to be like,
Mm-hmm.
like a spread. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's cooking like a whole bunch of stuff.
Gotcha.
Not just a cake, but I'd
Uh,
also probably do something different, like a little fried dessert. You know what I mean? For the texture of it all.
Fried ice cream. Henry
Uh,
invents fried ice cream.
so
I didn't think
tarts
ice
too, of
cream's been
course.
invented yet.
Henry invents ice cream, then invents frying ice cream.
Anyway, it doesn't throw you off because not much things. Oh my god, my dog is barking. Not many things really throw you off, but it does catch your attention that neither of these two seem to be particularly intimidated by your presence and the things that you've done.
That's cool. I mean, it says a lot when Cricket's shitting bricks. Just hearing Addie's name, I don't know what Addie's whole religion thing has done to this young little boy, but if being next to Henry is a walk in the park, that's saying a lot. Yeah, he gives him the spread, the multi.
Um, yeah, so Leto and Cricket are eating, like bit after bit, and um, Leto turns to you and says, Champion Henry, I wasn't aware that you were such a talented cook. Who taught you?
Taught myself.
All the more impressive. I will be completely honest, I can't cook or bake to save my life.
Well, better
Leach
late
is
than
gonna get
never.
scripted into
Yeah,
Henry's Cooking 101 with
better
Tittle.
late than never. A man should know how to take care of himself. Shouldn't rely on anyone. That includes making a beautiful little tart cake like this. Takes little tart cake.
Oh my god!
Please, please,
This
all of him.
this baby is packed with protein.
Oh my god.
Let me just get my
Garbanzo baked
bakery.
crust. Pulls out his fucking like this versions of lambas bread or whatever the fuck it's called from Lord of the Rings, and this will
You
keep
got
you
it.
fed for a day. Just one cake.
Like
Honey
one
tack
nibble of the
bread with
corner
poppy
will
seed
feed
and
you for the
lemon
day.
zest.
Oh, that would be so dense.
How many have
I,
you eaten, Pip? 2.
I hate pepper.
Anyway, Leto takes it and breaks it in half and gives one half to Cricket. And Cricket Cricket Henry reminds you a lot of your kids because they do not care about what is in front of them or how it tastes, other than sugar equals good.
mm,
Yep.
I know a way around this. Hey, Cricket, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal?
Yep, can be anything.
Um,
Dog,
that's
street
a hard
rat.
choice. I love them all pretty much equal. There is the Tressens. that live in Nova Ether.
Tristan.
Is that your favorite?
It is my favorite in Sihonavan. Does that count?
I think that's good enough. I think Henry walks away and he makes like a little trestle on a cupcake for Cricket while he's eating his little dessert. No, just a little cat with little wings and stuff. Just see his reaction because you're right. A kid doesn't care as much because it's sweet, but if there's like a little extra layer of, ooh, there's a little character on there. It's a little bit.
Yeah, Cricket sees it, and they turn to Leto, and they say, Leto, look! I trust him! Henry, how did you do this?
Just like drawing, just a lot more sweeter.
Yeah, and Cricket eats it. I don't know what to tell you. Like your cooking's good, man. I don't know. Um, yeah, and you have Leto and Cricket kind of taste test things the entire like rest of the day, basically. Um, a few of the kitchen staff do kind of move in and try working around you, and there is like the servant busboy who is taking like your dirty dishes and stuff and cleaning them as needed, so you don't have to worry about them piling up. And yeah, so Cricket and Leto give you like a scale of like which ones were the best versus which ones needed some more work. They give Leto. I should stop saying they because it's mostly just Leto who is just telling you if something is a bit if something's a tad too sweet, if it needs like powdered sugar on top, more lemon zest, this and that. Because even if Leto doesn't, it strikes you a little odd actually because Leto claimed to not be that much of a cook or a baker, but he seems to have a very he seems to have the palate. He seems to have a rather refined palate from what you gather.
That's to me, bro. He can't cook shit, so he's eating out all the time. I get it.
Yeah, he seems to have a refined palate and is able to critique your work constructively without making it seem like he doesn't know what he's talking about or like making it seem like you don't know what you're doing.
Gotcha. All right, I will take his consideration into account.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, is anyone doing anything else?
No, I do want to. I
Because we're
have
just
nothing
going to move
else.
on to the next day.
I do want to. I do have a point of clarification, which is that maybe Addie might be drinking a lot.
Oh my
Ember is
god.
very smart about. Ember
I'm
doesn't drink that
sorry.
much, but
Yo, this shit you just posted in voice chat is perfect.
I think Addie.
What?
look at this chat.
Oh my god.
Okay, I feel like hold on. At the bottom, I feel like there needs to be like 3 sets of different colored handprints for his kids.
Oh, I love that.
Because it was like a Father's Day gift or something
Yeah,
like
and
that.
that was their touch to it. Yeah,
Hmm.
I love that.
Oh
Man, oh
fuck, I need
man.
Fantasy Father's Day.
It's probably like I imagine it's one of those aprons that has like a little pouch pocket, like it takes up like the very bottom of it, so it's
Yeah.
like on
So
the
that you
pouch
put your
pocket.
tongs in for when you're making
Look,
burgers.
look, man. I just
Exactly.
pulled that off of Google. I just pulled that
No,
off
no,
of
no.
Google.
It's perfect. Yeah. It's crazy
Well,
how
Um,
make
fast you did that.
make it better.
No.
I think Addie gets enough to be like on like definitely buzzed on the verge, but is holding off, and I think Jen, we talked about the sort of silly, goofy aspect of the rest of this conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like Addie's conspiratorially filling you in, and we're plotting and planning.
Sorry, I just looked in memes. Absolutely god tier meme.
Thank you. Yeah. And I think some of it is that like Ember drank enough and is like just starting to feel like buzz, which is her limit, and so she just because she stops. She doesn't like being drunk necessarily. Um, but part of this is also making sure that Addie is drinking water too.
Oh yeah, no, Eddie knows how to drink responsibly. Um,
He knows how to drink responsibility.
Because the other thing is
that
is
too.
how how much was drinking responsibly on her mind after revealing the secrets.
It's not, but it's more of like
Yeah,
ingrained, an
yeah. No,
ingrained
I'm
limit.
like mostly just poking fun.
Oh, I see, I see.
But yeah, nothing else in particular though. The rest of the day.
Yeah, we can fill everyone else in
Yeah.
in chat.
So you guys, the sun sets on another day in Sihonavan and Nova Ether, and it is officially day 204, Saturday of day, right before the fall equinox. Ember, really quick, you said you wanted to speak with Leto, right? About
I
something?
wanted to speak with Cricket. But yeah, that was something I was gonna ask about today.
Okay, uh, so, early in the morning after you get back from Addie's place, I'm sure that you, made sure that she, didn't have a too bad of a hangover, she got one at all, with you taking care of her the night before. Um, and you head up to Castle Dalen to look for Cricket. They are not in the Archmage's chambers or anything like that, and you walk around a little bit trying to find out um, where they're at, and you happen upon Leto without Cricket. He is not in the meeting hall, not the meeting hall. He's not in the mess hall. Is what I meant to say. The mess hall. He's not at the training ground where you thought he would probably be. He isn't, anywhere. He's not in his usual haunts. Where you find him is in the hall with all the portraits of those of in Castle Dalen, of all the nobility,
I was gonna
mainly the
say
kings and
like
queens and princes and princesses. Hmm?
I was gonna say he's still with Henri in the kitchen picking out cake flavors.
Not allowed to leave until Henri settles on flavors.
Yeah. So, um, and you know that even not being a Sahanovan, born and raised citizen, growing up in Vixcalesia for 10 years, what you learned on the caravan from the people of Sahanovan is that the bloodline is mostly passed through the women, through the queens. That is why Queen Dalen is the 13th of her name, and King Dalen is like, I don't know, the 7th or something
Hmm.
like that.
Yeah.
Um, and you see Leto all the way at the end, looking up at a portrait, and it's of King and Queen Dalen and Prince Oliver, the deceased prince, and
Supposed
Oliver
he
prince.
was
Oliver?
was it
I thought it was Augustine.
his name is Prince Oliver Augustine Dalen,
Ah.
the something or other. I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
fucking remember. I just know I
I
gave
thought
him a really.
Augustine was his first name.
Gotcha.
I honestly don't remember. I gave him a long ass title. Hold
That's
on.
fair. As I
Prince Augustine Oliver Revere Dalen the Second. Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. Let
Uh
me let me put that in general notes really quick.
yeah. As I approach and like I notice that he's staring at it, I do slow down. Um Mostly because I don't want to like interrupt his contemplation, but I will look at the portrait out of curiosity. Do I notice anything about it? Any reason he might be staring?
Um, you see King and Queen Dalen who looked much younger, who obviously looked much younger because the portrait was from 10, 15, no, like 20, 25 years ago, sorry, 20, 25 years ago, when Prince was still alive. And You see how austere, but how austere they look, but the painter happened to catch the what's the word? The tenderness that all three of them have. Um, the kindness in the twinkle of their eyes and the tilt of their smiles. Um, the painter happened to catch their kindness and keep it there. Queen Dalen is a pale-skinned human woman with brown hair that curls and ringlets, and King Dalen is a dark-skinned man uh with dreadlocks, um, clipped in gold threads and silver adornments. And Prince Augustine, I should say, um, is the best of the both of them. He has his mother's eyes and his father's eyebrows, um, her nose, and the tilt of his smile comes from his father. And his hair is dark brown in the portrait like his mother's is. Long, tied back in a low ponytail, and you can see the highs of his cheekbones, things like that, and it makes you pause because you see the dead prince, the portrait of him, and you see almost the same thing in Leto.
That was
His
literally my
cheekbone.
next question, was do I notice any similarities
Oh my
between them?
god!
Ike, I need you
Hold
to
on,
understand I've had a running theory like this since the beginning.
don't worry. Um. Anyway, so yeah, you kind of Leto's hair, of course, is cropped short, and it's a dirty blonde with dark brown roots, and he is just kind of hands behind his back, a blank expression as he looks over the portrait, and as you approach, he hears your footsteps, quiet as they may be, and turns to you and he says, "Oh, Champion Ember. Sorry, Ember. I keep forgetting to drop the champion part. Um, you were looking for Cricket, right?"
And what he sees is Ember like staring up at the portrait as she approaches, like lingering on uh the prince, and then looking at Leto. Um, and then that beat
Contemplating Prince Augustine as well. I see.
and she there's just a beat of silence as she like takes in the similarities. She says, "Yeah, I was looking for Cricket."
They should be at their rooms at this moment. Trailerine, High Archmage Sonifirm, is prancing at the moment. One of her few more mid-morning trances. I think she just forgot to do it during the night. So Cricket should be in their room for the next oh 2 hours or so. I'm just here, and he looks back at the portrait, and he says, "I was very young when the prince died. Um, not many know of his face, but uh, those who did know him say that I say the craziest things like I resemble him, which is not the case at all, I think. Um, but even the High Archmage has pointed it out. Um,
Can I have an insight? Can I do an insight?
I
Like, does he genuinely believe that like, oh, that's crazy talk?
yeah, you can do an insight check. Give me one moment.
I can't believe Ember may have the secrets of two royal.
Like I put in voice chat, breaker of spines and keeper of secrets.
Legit, every
Yeah.
campaign she's in, it like PCs inevitably go, "Hey Ember, I have a secret to reveal," and she's like, Okay.
God damn it, not again. Why do I give off such trustworthy energy?
I mean,
21.
The best around. Give me just 1 second. Check. Okay. All right. Wow. Yeah. Leto genuinely believes that. What's he saying? That it's crazy how much it's crazy. And he continues and he says, "I, well, I do hear people talk of how much I resemble Prince Augustine, but I honestly don't see it. And more than that, I think it's an insult to his memory to say that I resemble him. From what I've heard at the very least, he was a good man."
I mean, you seem like a good man yourself. Don't downplay yourself.
There is what's your passive insight?
My passive insight's a 19.
Okay, hold on. Let me just do something really quick. Ooh. Okay, never mind.
I mean,
Continue.
I am like watching him now as like Ember's
There
Ember's neurons
is
are
a
firing.
little there is a little bit of a sardonic twist to his smile, but other than that, he seems no more less or inclined to what you said.
All right. Yeah. Your dedication to protecting cricket is pretty solid evidence, I'd say.
Yes, my charge. Protecting cricket is one of the highest honors that I suppose I could ever be bestowed. They trust me very much, and I would never do anything to betray that trust.
Of course. I'm sorry for if this is too personal. Were you were you always intended to be a knight, or
Um, no, not particularly. It kind of came to me. I'm from Greycrest, you see, and my parents died a long time ago. Um, and getting out of Greycrest, becoming a knight, was something that I needed to do. I'm not sure if you know anything about the city, but it's not the place it once was. Riddled with crime, um,
yeah,
sordid.
as he says that, I think I'm gonna double check myself so I know which Raycrest.
that's on the
Okay, it
border of
is the one that I
lines.
thought it was. Yeah. I think Ember's like expression darkens as like it's not what it once was, and she's like, I know.
Yes. So becoming a soldier was the the main thing, but um, I have an aptitude for magic, and I am. Well, you've seen my skills with a weapon. They the captain of the guard, Captain Moru, happened to notice my skills and thought they would be better put to test as Cricket's guard rather than just a common foot soldier.
Of course. I blame this on curiosity since you brought up the people say you look like Augustine. Did you know your parents?
Oh yes, they died when I was, I think, maybe 7. Good people. Um, but my mother died long before I was born. Not long before, because you need to have a mother to fucking get born. Um, she died when I was very young, and uh, how do I put this? My father was murdered.
Interesting.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Murdered, you say?
Did they ever find?
Yes. Uh, yes, they did. Um, I testified against who did it, actually, because I was there for it. Not
Oh,
there, but I saw the end of it,
oh,
basically. It was my brother.
Ooh.
oh.
Damn,
I
Smith.
well, I don't think I'm sorry we'll cover it. That sucks.
Yes, it does indeed. Uh, I've tried to put that behind me, of course. Have I struggled a while for looking for a purpose, and my purpose is here in Castle Dalen, looking after Cricket. And it's at this point that you two are talking that, Ember, you hear a door kind of open at. So you walked all the way down the hall, and there's like portrait, and then like there's like a couple of feet, and then another door,
All right.
and you hear the door open, and you hear the door open, and you pause because you don't think you've ever seen this person, but you know who she is. And Leto looks over and he kind of shoots you an apologetic look because approaching is Queen Dalen.
Oh,
She is very old. I think she's in. Let's see. They had the prince in their 40s, and then 20 years, 60. No, no, wait, hold on. She's old, basically. Um, and she approaches, and and Leto says, "Your Majesty, Queen Dalen, what are you doing out here?" And Queen Dalen looks at Leto. You can see like her eyes are kind of are almost milky with cataract, and uh, she walks over to Leto and puts and Leto holds out his arm, and she takes it, putting a hand over hers, and she says, "Sir Smithson, hello. What what?" And she seems to struggle with her words, but Leto he puts an arm around her shoulders and says, "Your Majesty, please let me help you back to your chambers. You should not be out." And he once again he looks behind himself as he starts leading the queen away and says to you, Ember, you can find Cricket in their quarters. But I must see Her Majesty Queen Dayland, if you'll excuse us.
Uh, I have no say in this matter. Um, but I'm here if you ever need to talk about anything.
Of course. Thank you. And they walk off. Before you get to Cricket, what Till, what are you doing? Excuse me.
rollerblading! No, that was yesterday.
Again?
Day two, day
It's a new
two.
day.
Day two, day two.
Penny
I
just
guess
loved
I'm
it so much that we went
gonna.
again.
I guess
Some
have
of
we
all
been
these
told
bitches.
by Henri that it is Ember's birthday tomorrow?
Uh,
It's actually
it's
3 days
Henri.
it
from
depends on
that day, so
No, it's on the solstice, right?
It's on the equinox.
Oh, equal.
so
Yeah.
it's tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so
it's
I'm
literally the
wondering
next
if
day.
Henri has told us yet.
Ooh, I thought I had 3 days to say.
No, you have a day.
No, that was day 202. You had 3 days, and then
Yes.
today's
I
204.
have said multiple yeah, I said multiple times it's day 203. There is a calendar.
That's my bad then. Oof. Shit. I want to say yes, but he's baking up a storm right now.
He would
He
have had
baked
to.
through
He
the
would have had
night.
to have been like, "Hey, I'm putting this together. Forget like." Also, if we're doing it at Addie's, has to be like, "Hey, Addie, I'm throwing Ember's birthday party at your place tomorrow. I'm
Just
bringing stuff
FYI.
over
Addie,
for the birthday party."
Yo, I'm sorry. It's just so Henry coded to just show up and be like, "Yeah, we're having a birthday party here."
Hey, but then no one else
Like,
will show up and
day
you're gonna
of.
tell them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think about what's funnier. If you just like, "Hey, yo, it's Annie's party today. We're having a birthday party in an hour." No, no.
Please
Damn.
be there to
Please
support
be
our friend
there.
Ember
Please be
and eat
there.
all these cakes that I made.
Hey, maybe
God, there's
Yeah.
so much cake.
maybe it's
Please be
because
there.
Henri has to be like, "Hey, I'm double checking. Does anyone have allergies?"
oh my god.
No,
Mm.
why? I'm baking cake. For
Tell,
what?
No.
Ember's
tell me
birthday
Penny's
tomorrow.
allergies.
It's what tomorrow?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I do that. I do that.
So Bill's allergic to
Yeah,
wheat.
so early in the morning,
Does Bill have
er,
celiac?
No, Toad's just allergic to wheat,
Okay.
like
Ah,
me.
yes, just injecting that into your
Uh,
character.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Henry, I twitch after you make so much.
No,
You can fucking
you show
yes.
up in
So
Cole's
smart.
room.
so
No,
what
you
hap-
show up in
hold
Cole's room
on,
in the
hold on.
morning.
What happens is that early in the morning, you Ember, not Ember, Penny, Till, and Addie, you all get messages on your sending stones, and Henri's like, "Hey,
I don't think
anyone
Penny
got
would
any
get one,
allergies?"
but Till would relay.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
Henri would
yeah.
ask Penny if she had any allergies.
Till and Penny, you guys are together when this call happens, and
I have
Addie,
to
you're
Okay.
in
sleep
your
over.
house,
Yep.
and Henri is just like, "Hey, anyone got any allergies?"
So I'm allergic to wheat and eggs.
I'm sorry, but I wish you could like send text through sending stones because you know it's so annoying when like older boomer people put dot 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 after all their text messages.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's what our landlord does.
We're like, dude, what's the suspense here? All right, so wait, what? It was wheat and what else?
Eggs.
Dot dot dot. No, it's nice.
I think I'm also ironically and painfully allergic to shellfish.
That is pretty ironic.
Hey, at least
Any
bare
other
minimum.
allergies that I need to know of?
No. I'm fine.
Great.
Unless I haven't eaten something and I don't know if it'll kill me, but as far as I'm aware, I'm good to go.
Everybody be at Addie's house at around 3 tomorrow. Then
Or what?
Why?
it's it's Ember's birthday, so
It's what?
everybody
It's what?
yeah, it's in a couple
Hangs
hours.
up,
So
looks at Penny.
Henry,
Penny,
you
you can't come
fucking
to this
dickhead!
party. You can't come to this party
what?
purely because it will be stressful and you don't really know Ember and that feels like a social awkward situation. Would you like to come with me to go buy Ember's a gift though, because it's her birthday tomorrow?
No, wait.
um,
No, Ike said that Henry says this in the morning of.
Yeah,
Morning
this is the morning. No, no,
of
no. I said in the morning of day 204.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, the
I thought it
morning of
was
the day before.
okay. All right.
Yeah, it's Saturday, day 204. The equinox is tomorrow. You say this in
yeah.
the morning.
The
Gotcha.
He'll
equinox
spend the
and the
entire
party.
yeah. He'll spend
I,
the entire day shopping for gifts.
I think
And then goes rollerblading.
has a tree.
Yeah, I think
Um,
as it.
sorry.
Hey, Till, may I suggest a gift for Amber's present?
Sure.
A pair of rollerblades. So she
Yes.
can join us.
Yes. Yes.
I
I'll get two. Two
um
gifts.
Ember on
So
I
you
think
guys.
Ember on
I think
rollerblades would be a menace.
That would be so funny.
We're
I think
slowly building our roller derby team.
I think
Oh my gosh.
I think even though I think Till was like, Penny, we gotta go buy gifts. Threw the setting soap back in their bag. I think Muffled could hear Addie being like, Hunter, you fucking asshole, what the fuck? I don't have time. I need to clean my house and I have to find a gift. I don't know what Ember like is absolutely going on a fucking tirade. You better come here like 2 hours early to help me fucking clean my house, you dick. You can't just volunteer my house for a party and give me a day's notice. Like,
Well,
I can't even do her
we always
voice.
just end up and you always just end up at your house anyway. So I'm kind of just saving you the trouble here.
That's fine, but longer than a day. Could you not have told me yesterday?
I was very busy yesterday.
Oh, you were busy doing a build like baking 2,500,000 cakes.
And one.
Okay, that's fair and valid, but you could. We have sendings. You could have just said, "Oh, hi, Addie. I'd like to host Emperor's birthday party at your house. Can that happen, please?"
Addie, when you run into a painter, do you disturb him when he's halfway from making his masterpiece?
Yes. If the room is on fire.
I live in the fire, Addie. This is my craft. I'll do it as I please. Just be happy I told you.
Just be happy I told you. Ah! Like
No
hands up.
wonder no wonder Penny wants to off you.
I'm such a bitch, Addie.
You're such a fucking dickhead, Henry. Hangs up. Just like angrily running around her house, fucking cleaning, and like trying to think of a gift for Amber.
So Till will call Addie one-on-one on the sending stone and be like, "Hey, do you want me to pick up a gift for Ember from you while I'm out?"
That would literally be fantastic, Henry. I have to clean my whole house.
I can come by and help clean after I get the gifts, so that way I can store them there and not risk losing them.
Okay.
Okay. Also, wait, do you want to take a break and come rollerblading with me and Penny as a break?
Roller what?
Rollerblading. Wheels on shoes that make you go faster than walking.
Oh god, I feel like I would kill myself coming from the woman who fucking wears heels in
Yeah, no, let's
combat.
go. We'll get the gifts, come by, help clean, and then we'll go rollerblading. It's a plan. Hangs up.
Oh, Addie.
Ooh, is
Oh
Addie
no.
coming?
Oh no,
So
my
we're gonna get the
plan.
gifts, then we're gonna go to Addie's to help clean up the house, and then we're gonna go rollerblading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we get Addie a pair of skates?
Let's see if Addie likes it first, and then we can get her. Well, we can still get her a pair of skates. We'll get her a pair of skates while we're out. Calls Addie back. Hey, Addie, what's your shoe size?
um, it's like a little echoey. You can tell, like, it's a little echoey as Addie picks up. She's like in the bathroom scrubbing shit down. Um, uh, rattles off a shoe size. Wait, why do you need to know?
We're getting you rollerblades too. Bye. Hangs up.
Wait, no. Fuck. Shit.
um. Till gets the rollerblades, obviously. But then like their gift for Ember is just a really nicely crafted like woolen shawl that they found that like is like in the kind of fall colors. And then the gift from Addie to Ember, they think real hard. They think real hard. If I was Addie, what would I get Ember? And they get like the closest equivalent between like an alchemist and an herbalist kit, essentially like a high-end herbalism kit where you can more precisely like mix and measure and dilute your herbs and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely something. Hell yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So, Can you repeat that?
Okay, so I get a pair of rollerblades for Addie and Ember. And
Okay.
then my gift to Ember is a nicely like fall colored woolen shawl. Um,
Okay.
and then the gift I get Ember that's coming from Addie is essentially a high end herbalism kit where it's like more like chemistry, but it's essentially it's just you could. I'm essentially trying to find just a really nice herbalism kit that effectively is a +1 herbalism kit. Not like
Uh,
magically, just more finely tuned, nicer things.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Everything's gonna run you about 15 gold.
That's fine.
Drop in the fucking bucket.
Yep. I was trying to picture what Addie would get Ember until thought, yeah, this is something Addie would get Ember.
I will agree with that because I am really bad at giving gifts to people. So you know what? Addie also is, but this absolutely reads as an Addie to Ember gift, and I love that. Thank you.
It's also a +1 herbalism kit, so you get like essentially it's just because that's something that I feel like just Ember would appreciate also, because especially since she's tending to like use her herbalism kit and stuff a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's all nicely packaged so you can travel with it so it won't break and stuff. It's like slightly more delicate, but
yeah, yeah.
Right. So that happens.
and then we go Penny and I go to Addie's house, help clean up, and then we take Addie rollerblading.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys Henri, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounded like you were about to go into the most intense monologue. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Don't even get me started.
Some Brennan Lee Mulligan shit.
Um, besides the baking prep, he's also making handmade ornaments for the birthday thing. So like little paper
Aww.
hanging cutout things.
God, he's such a big softie. Penny is going to see this in like a fucking short circuit. We're gonna see steam come out of the fucking side of her head as she like
Does
keels
not
over
compute.
backwards.
I just love this image of Ember has no idea that he's going all out, or that everyone else now knows. It's just like, yeah,
And
all
are
right.
also going all out.
Yeah, it's like,
All
yeah,
out.
all right. I guess tomorrow's my birthday, anyways.
He also spent a hot minute going from store to store trying to find those cool ass candles that sparkle. Because I don't know what store you could really go to get those, especially
Like
in
a
a fucking
fireworks
You
grocery
add a
store.
store?
little gunpowder to the wax.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a mix of Henry's rough background and then also having to do it for his kids that he's just getting like unconventional ingredients and puts it
Oh
together.
my god.
He's like in some shady alleys getting some gunpowder and shit just to make some candles.
God, that's so funny.
Okay.
God, this is so funny.
I meet up in a park with someone who's like, "Hey, you got this stuff? You always
Yeah,
have
I
this
got this
stretch.
stuff.
Yeah, you're
And
probably gonna
it's
use this for
Give me
something
1 second,
crazy."
it's like
guys.
10 pounds of
Okay.
We got it.
wax.
Yeah.
But it's all like plant soy based
Mhm.
wax, not that paraffin shit.
Sitting at a bench, leaves a little paper bag for me to grab, and I leave him his money. Go our separate ways.
It's like the classic newspaper exchange where they like fold it into the newspaper and like swish newspaper.
Exactly, bro. Then he's in his room, and it looks like he's putting a fucking bomb together,
Oh
but
my
it's really
god.
just candles that are fun enough to look at, but not dangerous enough that it's gonna burn your eyebrows off.
Just dipping candles.
Yeah, it's a very delicate art.
Oh my.
I was thinking more like those sparkler ones.
Yeah, no, we know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Just gonna turn Ike down.
What would you say was Ember's favorite animal when they were a kid?
Favorite animal? Okay. Good question.
You're out on the caravan, like, ooh, I'm always picking up fucking frogs or some shit. Something like that.
Yeah, let's see here. I think honestly might be like salamander, like little.
Dude, he definitely makes some salamander cookies. It's like in the shape of a salamander with a little
Oh,
twisted
that's
tail.
God, that's so cute. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know those like itty bitty lizards that are like the size of a finger.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those
You can
guys
just
are
pick one of
fucking
those
cute.
bad boys up and have it like moving on your hand all day while you're out
Yeah,
on the trail. That makes sense. That makes sense.
always got in trouble for bringing them into the caravan.
Oh
For
yeah,
Mazira to
that
stumble
way.
across and scare the shit out of her when it darts out.
Ember
Definitely.
absolutely reads as the kid that would have frogs in her pockets. And that's extremely adorable to me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, little baby, like 7-year-old Ember being like, Dad, look, I got a frog. That's nice, kid.
Yeah. So just like just like a fucking boomer dad remembers that one single detail and just go with it.
Cuz it's been like a decade
Yeah,
since
exactly.
I
Like,
gotta,
why
I
and
do you
gotta
now
read
mute
it
she's
my
like
kid.
that
They're so
anymore? You used to
loud.
love
yeah,
that.
I just turned him down. Uh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm turning knife down.
Yeah, and now now she's extremely private.
Yeah. Hasn't touched a salamander since.
Okay, I'm back. What's up? What are you
We
guys
were
talking
just
about?
talking about gifts, I think.
Okay,
Cookies and
perfect.
pastries too.
I should check.
Ember, when they were a kid, liked salamanders, so Henry made some salamander cookies. Like in the shape of a salamander.
Okay. So, birthday presents and spreads and things aside, that's what you guys are doing. You, Hill, Ember, and Addie, you cleaned Addie's house, got it ready for the party, or going rollerblading. Henri,
Till Penny
you're
and
still cooking.
Daddy.
Yeah, till Penny and Eddie.
That's what I said. Did I say Ember?
You said Ember.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, whoops. Till Addie, Till Addie and Penny. There we go. You cleaned up and are going rollerblading after you got the presents. Henri, you're still cooking up a storm and getting Ember's present as well. Um, I guess we're just gonna go back to Ember.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure. I do track down Cricket.
yeah, Cricket is exactly where Leto said that they would be. Um, and they are in their room, and you no, they're not. So you find Cricket, and you find Cricket because you are coming back from the portrait hall, and from talking with Leto, and you hear them before where you see them. You can hear the distinct uh, footfalls of their hooves on the would it be tile on the masonry, the flagstones of the castle. And Ember, just out of curiosity, how quiet do you think you are on any given day?
Ember naturally moves very quietly. Um,
Okay,
yeah,
give me 1 second.
essentially her passive stealth is 18. So she's naturally like very smooth in her movements, very no wasted movements. So she's tends to be pretty quiet.
Yeah, so you are a pretty quiet person, just naturally. And uh you go up to Cricket and they don't seem to notice you. and you say something, probably just like hey or hello, and you startle Cricket. And as you startle them, you hear them yelp. And as they turn around, their horn glows as they cast a spell.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on.
Do I need to
Uh,
make a save or is this a to hit?
you do. You do. At disadvantage.
Uh,
Um, let's roll. Give me 1 second. Okay, you'll probably save, but roll a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Can I ask why disadvantage?
Uh, let's see. The saving throw has disadvantage. Um, it is from the. I think it's from the. Hold on. Hello. There
Hello?
we go.
hello?
Sorry. There we go.
That's not
Is this
great,
the
either
right
way.
one?
Oh no.
It is at disadvantage, because it is against Cricket, who is a celestial. Not that you know that.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's a 15.
Ooh. Okay. Um. So
To be
let me
clear,
also make another rule.
wisdom is not one of my proficient saving throws. I don't get that till like
Really?
yeah, monks have strength and dex to start with, and then later they get proficiency in all saves, but we're not there yet. Not for Ember. Yeah, it's strength and dex for monks. People people get that. Always think it's wisdom.
Okay. And I will roll again for something.
God damn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I get proficiency in all saves at 14th.
Nice.
Goodness. Okay. So you you startle Cricket, and with a yelp they jump, and immediately their horn glows as you are polymorphed into into an into an animal. And it's weird because you can feel the magic wash over you as as you look at Cricket and you shrink down and down until uh you are um until you're looking down at them, and you see Cricket's face like just stricken with like surprise and fear, and they say, "Oh no, the Archmage is going to be so upset." And Cricket gets down on their knees, and strangely enough, as an animal, you feel drawn to Cricket. You are a rabbit, by the way. Um, you feel a little bit more drawn to Cricket, as your rabbits, as your animal instincts are not rapidly taking over, but are pushing against your humanoid instincts. Um, and they go. Cricket goes, Champion Ember, is that you?
Um, shoot. I guess if I have like a moment to respond to that as myself, guess I'll do a thump.
Funny
Oh
thump.
dear. Um. Oh my. Here, I'm going to pick you up, and we are going to find Lito. Or maybe I should put you in my room. I think that is a better idea. Uh, and Cricket ukes you up. Um, uh,
Can they
Cricket
not?
scoops you up.
Can they not just dismiss it? It's concentration.
It's their spell.
Yeah. They might not
So,
know.
This is funnier though.
so he, so this is. I can let you guys know this because it's going to get explained anyway.
Okay,
Um, actually, no, Lito's going to explain it.
great.
Cricket goes against what they're going to say and just goes and fights Leto, dodging, like people in the castle who might be like, "Hey, why does the Archmage's apprentice have a random ass rabbit with them?" Things like that. And they find Leto. You two find Leto, and Leto looks at Cricket and then looks at the rabbit, and his eyebrows furrow with confusion as he's just like, Cricket, um, where did you get a rabbit? You, you know how the Archmage feels about having animals in the castle, um, especially
Oh,
the ones that are
I hate
drawn
it
to
more
you. Did
now.
you? Anyway, and Cricket says, Lito, it happened again. I do not know how. Well, I do know how. Um, can you please? This is Champion Ember, and they hold you up to Leto, and Leto raises an eyebrow at you, and then looks back at Cricket and says, "This is Champion Ember. I just don't tell me that she surprised you." And Cricket doesn't say anything, just kind of nods.
I give my
And
best.
Leto says,
I do my best to glare as a rabbit.
Do like an
"Oh
angry
God."
rabbit noise or something. I don't know. Justin, you have rabbits. What is an angry noise they make?
They usually just thump on the ground. They don't make a lot of like noises.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I know nothing about rabbits.
And
You know nothing,
Leto
Jon Snow.
Leto is like, okay, I can fix this. Just calm down because everyone just needs to calm down because Cricket's freaking out a little bit, and Leto can't tell if you're freaking out or not. Um,
Hanging there serenely.
and and he leads you guys into a secluded area of the castle, and um, gets a piece of uh, I guess chalk from like I don't know his like he has like a piece of chalk like with his wand holster where it is for those on the go moments um and draws really quickly on the flagstones a magic circle, and he instructs Cricket to put you down in the middle of it, draws some runes, and takes out his wand and says an incantation, and slowly but surely you feel yourself transform back into your humanoid form. Uh, your limbs are not lupine anymore. You're not a rabbit. You don't feel weirdly drawn to cricket anymore. You're good. And Leto is like, oh, thank gods that worked. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Champion
Ember,
Ember, are you okay?
I'm fine. I apologize for startling you, Cricket. I was
It is
not
okay.
expecting to be turned into a rabbit today. But I'm alright now. Was there a chance of that failing, Leto?
There was a chance that it wouldn't have worked, and I would have had to try again in a couple of hours. But for the most part, I knew exactly what I was doing. So I suppose you need an explanation because you did just get randomly polymorphed into a rabbit.
I would very much like one, yes.
Okay. Cricket. She, not she. They. Sorry. They scoot behind like Leto, kind of and like kind of hides their face, um and like their back kind of like you kind of not like a kid does when
Yeah.
like they're shy. And Leto gives you the explanation, and the explanation is that Cricket's people, um their race, have a feature about them that when they get startled they will uh cast a random surge of magic that will aid them in escaping from whatever startled them.
Ah, okay. Well, it is effective. I'll do that.
Yeah. Um,
And I'll look at Cricket hiding behind Leto and I'll say, I'm not mad. Confused and surprised? Yes, not mad.
Cricket peeks at you from behind Leto and they say, are you certain?
Yes, I snuck up on you. I have been known to do that. So you reacted uh as anyone would have by uh acting to defend yourself.
I am still very sorry. One time I turned Leto into a plant.
Yeah, and Ember like busts out laughing for a brief second. I'm sorry, Lito. I don't mean to laugh.
Leto has like an embarrassed tinge to his cheeks, but he's like, it's fine. It was disorienting being plant, but it resolved itself, no problem. Um, Ember, why I have you here? Can I ask for your discretion on this? And by that I mean just to keep it to yourself and not tell Trailery. She doesn't need to know of her champions getting turned into rabbits because they startled her apprentice.
I see no reason why I would tell her.
I am just asking as a precaution. I can give you something later, a magical item, so you won't be startling Cricket anymore.
Um, yeah. If it'll help, put Cricket at ease, that would be good.
Thank you. Um, and I'm guessing that you were looking for Cricket to ask those questions that you had.
Yes.
Would you
Yes.
prefer if I left the room, or
Well, I suppose it'd be up to Cricket. If they're more comfortable. here, and I'm looking at Cricket as I say this to like prompt them to answer. You'd be more
Uh,
comfortable while he was here.
Cricket nods. Um, and yeah, they would rather have Leto uh in the room.
Of course, that's then you're staying, I guess. Um, but I had some questions about something we last talked about, Cricket. Uh, if you're comfortable answering in regards to the Dark Goddess.
You mentioned the Dark Goddess, and you can see Cricket's ears kind of swivel backwards. Um, and they say, information on the Dark Goddess. What could you possibly want to know about her?
Well, the thing is, I don't really know anything, so I'm simply trying to learn what I can. I don't mean to make you uncomfortable or to scare you. I just want to know.
Um, I'm not sure if I'm permitted to say. Talk of her is strictly forbidden by my people. Invoking her name means to invoke her presence.
I see. I I won't I won't ask any in-depth questions then. And if you can't tell me, you can't tell me. So she's dangerous?
He is the most dangerous. Hold on, give me a second. I need to get the DMs. Is it the, which one has all the gods and goddesses in it? Is it the DM's
Probably the
handbook or
DMG.
the yeah, the DMG, right? Where is it? Dungeon Master's Guide. Second one. Here we go. Um, shit. She is the
Let's
most. Cricket continues and says she is the most dangerous of the Dark Ones, and she leads the others with her tricks and
the Dark Ones, the other gods?
yes. Um, hold on. I have it somewhere around here. Please, for the love of God. Appendix,
Maybe it's in the.
Outer Planes. Gods! Here we go. It's in the player's handbook.
Oh yeah, I was about to say maybe it might actually be in the player's handbook.
Let's see. Um, no, not that one. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Yes, the Dark Ones. The ones that bring terror to the world. There is your god of wizards, and your god of death, and then the dark goddess herself.
Just those three or all of them?
I'm certain there is more, but
I
those are the main ones.
I see. You'll forgive me, I wasn't raised on the same stories you were, so I never knew them as dark gods, as ones who bring terror.
Henry would be eating us up right now.
Yes, I'm aware of your kingdom's backward practices, but I do not hold it against you.
Damn, Cricket.
I
Damn, Cricket.
and I am trying to learn because I can tell that it affects you much. So I just wanted I'm interested in seeing things from your point of view.
Oh, yes. Um, your god of death, he is the Rotbringer. Death is supposed to death is supposed to be a renewal of life, a ever-giving circle, and all he does is bring rot and end to everything. And then your god of wizards is a charlatan. He does not. His magic is tainted. And then the dark one, the dark goddess, is the worst of them all.
See.
Cricket lore drops.
But why is she the worst of them all?
Oh, that's why you put the asterisks next to those gods' names.
Oh.
See,
Maleki doesn't have an
listen,
asterisk,
Yeah,
though.
she does. I'm staring at it.
Oh, I'm looking at my version. I did not update it. Hold on.
Did she do something to your people?
I am not permitted to say.
Right, of course. I don't know what
See,
else. Emerson's like, I don't know what else to ask that you would be able to answer. Um, if you're not able to say, is there anywhere I might look for more information?
no, no information anywhere. And Cricket says that, and with your insight, you know that they are telling the truth. But there's definitely a little bit more to it, in the sense that, like, even if there was any information, they would not tell you. For
Right.
whatever reason, they're trying to keep this information that they have as locked down as possible.
Do
If you
trying to think.
mm,
Cricket, do the Dark Ones have anything to do with the encroaching darkness?
Cricket tilts their head and they say, not that they know of. As far as I'm aware, they are only dark to my people, but not dark in general. Well, in general, but not to yours.
Interesting.
And what they mean by that is that they are dark to their people, but to everyone else, they just seem like regular ass gods.
Yeah. Um, I see. If there's any, I don't have any other questions now, but if there's anything else you can think of that you'd want to tell me, please do. I genuinely do want to understand. I may technically be a follower of Salune, but I've never been very religious.
You are saying this to Cricket, and They are looking at you. They're kind of wide amber eyes, and you can kind of see um with your passive perceptions and stuff like that, the kind of I want to say there is a gold sheen. What is it? Hold on. Uh, a silver sheen that that seems to melt over their eyes as they at you. And Cricket says, "I'm sure you'll be knowing very soon." Um,
Hmm.
Is that so?
and then I think, and then they look at Leto, and they go, "Leto, I'm hungry. Can we go eat now?" And just like that, that weird sheen, the weird vibe that was coming off of Cricket just kind of goes away as you see the return of this very young unicorn satyr who,
Yeah. Like I can pick up that's the end of the questions.
yep,
Well, thank you. I'll let you two get food.
Leto nods your way and kind of shoos Cricket out of the room or further down, and he gets a little bit closer to you, and he says, "Thank you for indulging, Cricket. Um, I will drop by your suite or have one of the couriers drop off my item for you a little later, but Cricket and I must go.
Right, thank
Thank you
you.
again for your no problem, and I'm sorry again that Cricket turned you into a animal.
It wasn't
It honestly would have been a little bit easier if they turned you into a plant.
it didn't last for long. I'm all right. Nothing is out of place. Thank
Good
you
to hear
for
it.
getting me out of that.
No problem. Have a good day. Remember.
You as well. I think um I think with a lot on Ember's mind, obviously not knowing, that everyone else is doing is getting ready for a party, um she might go like find essentially a park, find like a tree that she can just sort of hide out in, um and just like spend the rest of the day very deep in thought.
Yeah. Is anyone doing anything else?
Uh,
Other
I do
than
think
like,
I went into a different accent. I'm sorry.
I th- I think if there was time, or oh no, I said this last session. I guess if I could check on the, because I think I put in an order for a scry focus.
Oh yeah, you did. What scry
Um
focus were you looking for? The crystal ball, the mirror?
um
The glass eye.
because
Of
I
clairvoyance
don't have
beforehand.
the spell scry yet, so it's more of a preparation of getting it once I'm able
Mm-hmm.
to go back to school. Um I think I want to think about it just to have some fun flavor text with it, but I haven't thought about flavor text, so I might need a minute. But if I could get it, whatever it is, nebulously right now.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'm
Uh,
back to
let's
1,000.
see. It says here. that it has to be at least 1,000 GP.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. So I.
Alright, so you can go ahead and subtract that GP or the appropriate amount of platinum from your funds.
Yep.
From your character sheet.
Yep.
Whatever, you know what I mean.
Yep. That's it. I just wanted to make sure I got that before anything else.
Okay, and I have an important question. Henri and Till, are you still going to Amos?
Yeah, probably after the whole party thing.
Yes, it's after the party. Okay, so when is the party?
On Amber's birthday.
On the equinox.
Yeah,
What
which is
time?
tomorrow, right? At 2, I said.
I think 2, yeah.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Okay, so yeah. You guys prep the house, you get all the food laid out, everything like that. And Ember, you think it's a little weird because no one's contacted you. You haven't seen anyone all day.
That's always a good
And
part.
you just kind of been ruminating on what Cricket has told you about the dark
Yeah, I'm not just
gods.
I'm not just ruminating on Cricket. I'm ruminating on the potential Leto revelation. I'm ruminating on Addie's revelation.
Yeah.
There are so many
You
things
have
that
much to
Ember is
ruminate
like,
about.
yeah, is just sorting through.
And when you get the call to come to Addie's house, you're pretty distracted. You're thinking, oh, maybe Addie wants to talk more about being an Azamar and Princess of the Six Blinds, or Henri has some gray blood thing that he needs to talk about. So you were incredibly surprised when you walk through Addie's door and everyone shouts surprise.
Happy birthday!
Aubrey
Happy
definitely comes out of a
birthday!
dark corner, like a dark
Happy
doorway,
birthday!
tall as hell,
Happy
got the apron
birthday!
on. Yep, just an intimidating look while your sparkly cake is flickering right in front of him while he's holding it. Happy
Hilariously, I
birthday.
think I think Henri coming out of a dark corner is the least startling thing, because Ember's walking in still going through the brain cycles. There's the happy birthday, and Ember I think immediately tenses up and and very briefly looks ready to fight. As she
Ready to
registers,
resist the polymorph.
yeah, whatever's happening, and Henri coming out of the shadows with the cake, she's like, oh, okay. I think Henri is literally the least startling thing of this whole situation.
Yeah, he's got the big old sparkly candles on there. Obviously this is happy birthday at the very top, but then I also feel like there's a little, as best he could, he made a little picture of a crescent moon and Ember sleeping on it.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh,
That's so cute.
Genuinely looks very bewildered as she's looking around. She's like, "What? Huh?"
It's your birthday.
Happy birthday!
It's your
Uh,
birthday.
Did we get the date wrong?
no.
Please don't tell me I got it wrong. This
Well,
is
okay.
embarrassing.
No, you got it. You got it right.
Oh, great.
I haven't, not used to birthday parties.
You should blow out your candles, by the way. I don't. It might
Yeah.
start burning my hand too.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, all
Wait,
right.
what did you do? Why are they like that?
Why does it smell like gunpowder?
Don't worry.
I need to open some windows. Hold on.
Yeah. I'll blow the candles out.
They look cool
We're
though, don't they?
precedentating the air cleaner.
How do you open the window and you just see Penny sitting by herself on the other side of the street? She just
What?
waves a little bit.
I thought Penny was in the house.
No, Jill
You
told
look back
Penny
at
not to
Penny's in the
go
house.
No,
because
Phil
of.
changed her mind. Phil changed their mind. It was just in the
Oh,
moment. They weren't
okay.
going to tell Henri that they were bringing Penny to the party.
Oh,
There's the
gotcha.
cake, but there's
Okay.
also just a big table with a whole bunch of other desserts. All the
Oh
leftovers.
my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Penny's
No,
already gotten
Penny,
into
Penny's
a
at the
plate of
party too.
cookies.
Penny's at the party too.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Ember's just like,
wearing a little party hat.
yeah, Ember's just looking around at all the party preparations, and is just like, this is, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. I made salamander cookies.
And he's eating like the head off a salamander, just looking like a gremlin.
They're not. Oof. They're not made out of real salamander, right?
Yeah,
No, that's
to
not.
which Ember's like, just salamanders?
Yeah, little red ones.
They're
I know
cute.
you. I know you used to like catching them.
Oh, right, right. Oh, I scared my mom so many times, like with those. Thank you. This is very sweet, all of you. I genuinely wasn't expecting anything.
You tough shit.
Yeah, what the kid said.
Did you tell them about my? Did you tell them that it was my birthday today?
Of course I did.
Yesterday!
Of
He
course
told
I
us
did.
yesterday morning!
Wow, I'm surprised. I would have thought he would have told you the day of.
No,
The only
well,
reason he
Glad he
didn't is
didn't.
because he had to tell Addie that we were using her house.
I was gonna tell them.
No, you weren't.
Mhm.
Of course I was. And I did. So I did my due diligence. Okay, I will not take this slander.
uh,
But yeah, I got you a little something too. And he takes out the staff with the little red grips on it and everything. Picked this up at the market yesterday. Yesterday I already broke it in for you, so
oh, thank you. And there is like there is a genuine joy on her face. Just also with the bafflement. Literally the first time her birthday's been any sort of celebrated in like 10 years.
Shit. Ooh, that's right. Did not consider that. Yeah, I hope
This
you like it.
this is great. I will be happy to use this to beat up the first thing that tries to kill us.
Get your money's worth.
It's a +1 quarterstaff, right?
Yeah, it's +1 quarterstaff.
Wow, only care about the enchantments. I see how it is, Ember.
Oh, I'm just making sure I add it into my stuff.
Gotta put her in a stance. Come on. Gotta put her in a stance.
Which yeah, she takes it and is like, testing the weight and the feel of it. Not doing too much because she's indoors and doesn't want to whack anything.
Appreciated.
Then I guess if we're giving gifts now, and Till would have fully told like Addie what the gift was, like Addie Rabbit and all that. Till just shoves the two gifts into Ember's face, like the rollerblades and the shawl. Just like, I got these for you.
How
The rollerblades
badly?
are a joint gift
How
from
badly
Penny
are
and
they
I.
wrapped?
They're not even wrapped. Till did not even try.
I think they just say congratulations on another rotation around the sun from Penny on the box.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So the rollerblades are from Penny and I because we found it like 2 days ago, and it's fun. And I think with how fast you go faster than like a normal running speed
What the hell are
with these
roller?
if you get going right. So they're like shoes with wheels on the bottom, and you can just go with them. It's fun. Addie, Penny, and I went yesterday, so we'll take you later today if you want. I think it's fun.
It was actually very fun. I only almost fell on my face twice.
I would love to try.
Yes,
Amber,
and then this.
Oh, God.
Yes.
there's this thing called roller derby. I learned a trick called the Dying Eagle. You should
It's a
try
whole
it
underground
sometime.
thing that's like starting, like roller derbies are like an underground thing. I heard some old ladies whispering about.
It's a violent roller skating race.
Let's see if
I've
she'd like
broken
roller.
someone's shin.
Are you implying that Penny and Till went roller were in a roller derby yesterday.
I'm implying Penny may have snuck her way into a roller derby race the other day.
And I think like the blankest look of confusion Ember's ever had. She just stares at Penny and she goes, "Okay, I would love to see it. This trick of yours."
We need to go
Not
to the
inside the
main.
house. Yeah, not inside the house.
Yeah.
I tried doing it yesterday and Addie yelled at me.
Yeah, yes, because that sort of thing isn't done in a house.
I would be happy.
Especially mine.
I'd be happy
If we
to.
just moved the couch and the coffee table, there'd be plenty of room.
No.
Oh,
But I also
I'd
got
be
this
happy to
shawl for
try
you.
it. I'll be happy to try out roller derbying later today. And this shawl is very nice. And it, like immediately like puts it on.
Yeah,
oh,
I imagine that shawls in Sihonavan and the Arvosite Peninsula are more towards like water resistance than in keeping you
Mm.
dry than like, like
Yeah, it's
warmth
a
because it doesn't
wool.
really
It's a
get
wool
cold.
shawl, so like that's
Yeah.
already
Yeah,
no, because wool is really water resistant and like it
Yeah.
Yeah.
doesn't
it
absorb it
is.
well.
Yeah.
So that's why like it's warm as shit, but also really good at being like water like resistant and dries out quickly and stuff when it gets wet.
Yeah. To which, yeah, she throws it on. She goes, "I've been meaning to get something like this. Uh, rainy seasons are kind of hell when you're traveling by yourself. Thank you."
Yeah.
oh, speaking about things to wear, you can't forget this. And Henri made a paper mache crown. It's
Oh,
I left mines at home, so this was a bit of a hasty job, but it looks like it gets the job done.
Oh my god.
The birthday crown. Add that to your inventory.
And then Addie will come over and it is actually like well wrapped. Yeah, it is. Well, I'll let you open it first.
Okay. Uh, yeah, and she'll like using her claws, just sort of a clean rip, and open it up.
Yeah, it's the really nice herbalism kit.
This looks great. This will be great. I can my other one was getting old, to say the least. I'm genuinely very glad for all of these. I know it's very hard for me to emote.
You're fine. Do not fuss over that. But genuinely, happy birthday.
Thank you, everyone. Um, this is very, very nice of you all to do.
Of course, we gotta celebrate you, kid. I wasn't sure what you liked, so I made a little bit of everything. So
I can see that.
feel free to.
Yes, who did you strap down to a chair for like taste testing to all of this? Some poor hapless servant, no doubt.
I think I didn't strap him down. It was the Archmage strapped down Leto and Cricket. So they were there for a little while.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me either.
Y'all are so mean to Trailer Rain.
She kind of deserves it.
Just a little bit.
Like,
Just a tad.
She has been nothing but nice to you all.
uh,
And tolerant of you all.
Uh,
Yeah. She's been generous with magic items.
That she takes back immediately after.
Yeah.
No, I still have that cloak of the Mandarin. She never asked for that back in canon. I still have that shit.
Oh
That's
fuck, she
mine
didn't.
now.
Fuck,
Yeah, that's mine
I
now.
forgot.
No,
I think
damn
we
it's
all
it.
mine. It's
technically
ours
have that
now. We
still.
still have it.
yeah, no, I
I'm
have the
not
cloak
taking
of the
them
Manta
back.
Ray.
I'm not taking them
Mine.
back. I should have done it when I first mentioned them. Fuck.
Who will bite someone if they try to take the cloak of the Manta Ray from them?
You guys aren't even going back to court town like ever.
But it's useful. It's just useful.
Yeah. You
Fuck-
never if you fall underwater,
Fuck
you
you,
could
nice
just
cloak.
fucking breathe.
Also, here's the thing: if we need to do espionage or something, and also just fuck Trailer Reed, I'm keeping the cloak.
Fuck you, nice cloak.
Anyway, back to the party.
Yeah.
Back to the party.
Yeah,
If it makes you feel better, Penny has none of those magic items.
This is true.
this is true.
Oh my god, Mavis had so much fucking money on her. Also, why do
Yeah.
I have a Revivify diamond?
Oh, because we bought one and you didn't want to give it to Mavis because that was the doppelganger Mavis, and you didn't trust her with it.
That's right. Good thing we didn't fucking lose that. Fuck.
Yeah, but now we don't have anyone who can cast Revivify, so.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Well, we have that to pay someone now.
This
Yeah.
is true. It goes towards a
Wait, can Penny do
something.
Revivify?
I don't
Uh,
know if we're that tonight.
Do warlocks get that?
Certain kinds, if they're
Yeah.
divine soul.
Yeah, Penny.
Or
Out of
Celestial.
character, Penny. No, it's Divine Soul.
Divine Soul's a sorcerer
Oh no,
class.
you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
Yeah,
Agnes the
Celestial Patron.
Same difference.
Celestial Patron.
Me.
Yeah. Penny does have access to Revivify.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you all don't know that.
No, we do not. But that'll be a problem for later.
Next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Ow.
But I will, Ever will, like, look at everyone and be like, well, it's only fair that at some point you all tell me when your birthdays are.
Mine is the day of mourning.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Damn kid.
Day of heavy rain, baby.
Well, we missed mine. It's fine though.
When?
Excuse me?
Nothing. It totally hasn't.
Who just stalks over and it's just like, tell me your birthday, Addie.
Just like leaning away uncomfortably.
I would very much
Leaning
like to know,
closer.
please. I would very much like to know, please, Addie.
Hold on, I actually need to go and find it really quick.
I can tell you, it was day 153. Is that a 5?
No, I think
No,
it was
189. It was
Yeah,
day
189.
189.
That was around the time Ravon
Tuesday
died.
of Axe Cult. Yeah,
Yep.
Tuesday of Axe Cult.
It's 189 of Ascult.
Duly noted.
Duly noted.
I believe that was the day that you guys came back, literally, from the plane of water.
Maybe.
No, from Port Town. That was like the day you guys got back from Port Town, basically.
Yeah, so you know, he wasn't really big on the celebrating mood.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You'll get a present shortly.
I think I'd rather skip this year if it's all the same.
No, not a party or anything. Just
No, Jill, it's really fine. I don't tell you this year.
I've never celebrated my birthday, so.
Well, we will. But it rolls around, but
Most definitely.
Most
I
definitely.
don't really feel like
Okay.
a reminder.
Okay.
Next year.
That's fair. And to be honest, I say my birthday is today, the equinox, but the truth is I don't actually know the exact date. I just use the equinox to mark it.
I don't know why I'm surprised. Sorry, that came out a lot meaner than I intended.
You're okay. I get it. I understand.
Pretty solid day. Good pick.
Hey, Fantasy Siri, how do I put words back into my mouth?
I just know it's sometime in autumn, so equinox seemed as good a day as any.
Fair enough.
But and by this point she's like gone over the table and has picked out some desserts, and I think a lot of the ones that she's picked out, there's obviously one of the salamander cookies. Funny enough, I think are a lot of the desserts on her plate, a lot of the sweeter ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Duly noted. A lot of sweeter ones.
If only Mavis was here to partake.
After Lady was telling me, "Ooh, this is too
If only
sweet."
Mavis was here to criticize.
No, yeah, it would have been over. Would have been over. She would have set up a table on the other side of the house where she would
It
have
would
quote
have.
unquote better desserts.
Oh my god.
There would have been a pick your favorite and see who won
Oh
at the end of the
Yeah.
God.
night.
It would be Till and Addie being like, "Can you two not fucking duke it out for 5 minutes? We're celebrating someone else other than your petty rivalry."
Yes, but tell me how this key lime pie tastes, Addie.
I don't like key lime pie.
Well, everybody gets
Aw,
to taste
boring.
Henri's superior key
I
lime
do
pie.
it, just yoinks it from Maddie.
It's great, Mavis, thanks. How does my key lime pie
Well,
taste?
thanks.
Great, thanks. It's the oh boy, 2 pies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good thing Addie has, a fridge she cobbled together out of magic.
Yeah.
I think
She
Takes
might
I,
be the
bones.
only person in this damn country that has a working fridge, guys.
I feel like they kind of stay in theme too.
No, let's be real. You gave
No.
Charlie and Miles' family a fridge.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was the first to have a working fridge. They're the second, but like we're the only 2 fucking people to households to have a fucking fridge.
I feel like also to stay in theme, Henry also made like these little like bone shaped cookies just for like Ember's like you know like the what was that form you
The
know when
astral
you
self.
for the astral self because you know you're like a skeleton werewolf form, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hybrid. It's a werewolf in hybrid form skeleton.
So yeah, he makes some bone ones, maybe like a wolf skull, one or two of them. Stay in
That's
theme.
really funny.
That's also really cute.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the spread. That's the spread. I say just for Penny's end, there's like an apple pie, and I feel like that was Athelstan's favorite for a reason.
Oh.
I think Penny's confused with pie because she takes a slice and usually it's like a savory meat pie when she's had pie. Because I feel like in the temple they didn't make apple pies. They made cakes for the nobles who would come to like visit and worship ceremoniously. And then they would have like savory meat pies. So like she takes a bite of the apple pie, she's like very confused that it's very sweet and cinnamony instead of like salty and like full of that gravy taste.
Made it the way your dad likes it.
You just see that what is it? Like right before you say that, she's like opening her mouth and just you see chunks of apple spilling back out onto the plate.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
The way like a 5-year-old decides they don't like
Oh.
a new thing their mom made them try.
Even though just a second ago it looked like they were liking it. Was it just Henry just saying that she was like, wow.
No, this happened before Henri said it.
Okay, okay.
And then she looks at Henri, confused, looks at the plate, sniffs it, looks back at Henri.
Ember, who like one of the things on her plate is the apple pie that she's like
Thinking.
she's chowing down on.
It's supposed to be sweet like that. It has apples in it.
Phil's just sat in the corner eating vegetables.
But it's a pie.
Wait, no. He would have made stuff that Till could eat, of course.
Never mind. Phil's in the corner eating something. I don't know. Food.
No,
They're
no
like
point asking for allergies if he ends up making
they're
stuff.
no bake oatmeal peanut butter cookies with chocolate chips.
Fuck yeah.
Pies can be sweet or savory, or and I'll hold up I'll like point to the key lime, or kind of tarty, sour. Mm. But they come in many forms. I personally am a fan of chocolate pie.
I think I will pass for now.
She like puts the plate on a coffee table and slides it away, and then just keeps her eyes on Henri, and then occasionally looks over at Till, and then looks back to Henri.
Eat the apple pie for me, please. I can't have it.
Slowly picks up the apple pie and starts to fork an apple into her mouth. And then just doesn't stop, but never breaking eye contact with Henri.
Henri, who is staring back because he's not going to be intimidated by anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, but how long can he stare into the void pits of Penny's eyes?
I've stared
Considering,
so
okay,
many
considering
pits.
the fact that he was stuck for like decades in another man's body, I think he could stare a long fucking time.
Thank you, thank you.
Ember is watching this exchange and is thinking, "Yeah, if my birthday went any other way, I'd be surprised."
I feel like I feel like Addie and Ember are like sitting next to each other. They're like volleyball watching. It's like a tennis match as they're both like looking at Penny and then at Henri and then like eating their desserts, and it's like
Yeah.
they're just watching. It's people watching.
Yeah, I think he's like watching Penny while he's I think he prepares a plate for Till, of the stuff that he knows would be good. Like a little cheesecake, and also like a small kind of like platter with cheeses and fruits and whatever else. Um and make sure that it's
Charcuterie!
yeah,
Some like
exactly.
rice
Charcuterie.
flour
Char-
desserts with
Board.
There's
like-
probably some like jam desserts too that aren't really encased in anything that would be like dough or wheat or anything like that. They're probably like topped off with like you guys ever had a dessert where it's like a jam or a fruit and on top of it is like a certain cheese that's melted over?
no.
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 That's
What,
really good.
You
what
mean
about like a
fondue?
parfait?
Sorry, say that again, Kate.
You mean fondue?
Not exactly fondue. It's hard for me. I've had it before in the past, and it was delicious.
What is this guy fucking talking about?
What about
I
like
don't know.
a
Whatever it is, I
parfait?
want it.
Yeah, all right, yeah, parfait for Till as well.
Okay, so you guys have this shindig, you're chowing down, everything like that, and hour or two in at Henri until you guys excuse yourselves to go to Castle Dalen to get some griffins to go to Amos.
And I
Um,
did, I did ask Ember if she wanted to come with us or not, or I think they were just staying around for their birthday, right?
Yeah, yes, remember that, and she's like looks a little conflicted. Um,
I think Henry sees that and he's like, "Hey, it's cool. If the holiday ends up coming along and it ends a little early, your search or whatever you're doing, just know that my doors are open and you can come on over. I'll be there with Till."
thank you. This is something I really want to pursue. Been meaning.
Oh, of course. Of course.
But have a good time. And
Yeah,
say hi to your wife and kids for me.
will do. They're definitely going to be asking about you. So they'll be very happy to see you if you do decide to come by.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. All right, let's get going, kid.
Okay, bye guys.
Lie
Bye.
safe.
Fly safely.
Bye, Till.
Murder people in
Aw.
roller derby for me.
Don't
Don't
Penny's
murder
do
eyes
people,
light up
Penny.
with
Penny,
like this
no, we're
weird
not actually
insanity.
murdering people. It's just a figure of speech.
But I've already thought of our team name.
Let's hear it.
Insane Warlock Posse?
No, I am going to have to veto that because I think Henri will explode.
Henri's not on the team.
He is by proxy of being around us. He's the coach. I don't know.
If Henri's the coach, then I'm forming a new team.
I'm
And then it will be named Insane Warlock Posse.
I was joking.
Henri will die before he becomes coach of the roller
Damn.
derby team.
Um. Okay.
Anyway,
I think Ember is in a corner, still
people who are,
still trying to recover from insane warlock posse.
uh, apart from roller derby stuff, what are the rest of you guys doing for first plant for autumn harvest?
Uh.
I can like do something for like the holiday for you guys, especially
What?
for you, Addie.
Oh God, right.
So
We're there. We're at this point. I'm so nervous.
I
Okay.
mean, I think all Penny would really do is like maybe check in at the Temple of Lathander, see if she has any messages from Emermont City. And kind of like give an update like, hey, I found Henri the Red. I haven't killed him yet, but I'm working on it.
Super close. XOXO. See you later.
Exactly.
um. Yeah. I guess I would probably check in with the guild if there's like a short bench
um
to do.
um, do
I
you not
would
want to do
also
anything for autumnal harvest?
Hold on.
Like
What?
just something small or something?
Wait. Is today the fall
it's
equinox
it's
or?
well, we moved on to the next day.
Yeah.
The
We're
next
on.
day is
Yeah.
autumnal harvest.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Because it says Huntsmark on the calendar.
Y'all are on. Today is the autumnal harvest, the fall equinox.
Oh,
Yeah.
well
205.
Oh.
We celebrated Ember's
yeah,
birthday,
Oh,
that was birthday.
and then
yeah. So we're still on that day.
And then yeah, y'all are
Okay,
still on the same day.
I thought we went like
Oh.
late. I thought we had moved on to the next day. That's my bad.
yeah.
I
Yeah, I think I'll
Like,
stick with my original plan of today go to, because in preparation, I guess, for Huntsmark, go to the guild for uh, a job, a short job,
yeah.
and then for Ember
Before we do
City,
that,
yeah.
because there's something I want to do just as we end the session for that. Um, Honorary and Till, you guys go to Amos via Griffin, and you let's see, you miss the dawn festivities, like the sacrificing of the of the animal and everything like that. But you guys get there just in time to do the rest of the harvesting, as autumnal harvest is what it's called. Um, Henri, you kind of teach Till about the best way to harvest the various crops that almost grows, the best way to prepare like the jams and preserves for the end of the year. You meet Danny and Henri's kids, and they teach you all about like smoking, preserving like the meats and the fish and stuff like that. Give
I'd
me one
kind of like to
second.
actually RP the first interaction with them.
Okay, yeah. So,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys make it to Amos, and you kind of Henri guides you down to where his house is that he shares with Dan. You can see below you guys as you fly over people in the fields, like harvesting the year's crops before the rainy season sets in earnest, and you guys kind of touch down.
Yeah, I feel like it might be a little bit of a whiplash for Till, because when you imagine, I think when anybody imagines Henry, they're like, all right, where does he live? Well, for one, there's that fucked up cabin, but then there's also like, ooh, a dark manor, and there's definitely bodies buried in his lawn, stuff like that. But it's just a very cute, spacious little stone cottage with an extending garden in the back and a gazebo that's half finished and things like that. right by the beach. Very nice, very nice. With
Phil's not
uh,
surprised. Phil's
yeah,
not
yeah.
surprised.
Probably hearing little kids laughing inside because there's fucking three of them, so of course it's loud. Um, but yeah, a very nice little town.
Phil's just kind of like more nervous. Is just kind of standing outside, like next to Henri, like, what if they don't like me? What if I say something wrong?
Uh, I kind of feel like 6-year-olds love everyone, so I think you'll be all right to say in a job interview.
Um,
They're gonna love you. Don't worry.
oh, okay,
Oh, let's go inside.
okay.
And yeah, Honor just opens up the door, very happy to finally see his kids and shit after I don't know however long now.
Like a month, I think,
A couple
month or two.
months.
A
Yeah,
month,
it's been a couple of months.
very long time to be away from your kids, I imagine. So yeah, he just comes in very loud, makes as much noise as he can. He's like, "Where are you, huh? Come on out!"
Oh God.
Announcing himself.
Yeah.
Fee, fi, fo,
Fo
fum.
fum.
I
I
smell the
smell.
blood of an Englishman.
Yeah, he just
Here we
calls
go.
out to
Here
his
we go.
little
Daddy,
kid.
daddy, daddy, papa.
Yeah, if you guys want to do that, that'd be great.
Oh God.
No,
Because
we're gonna be Henri's kids.
Oh my gosh, this would be so funny.
yeah, why
I
not?
no,
Yeah,
no wait. Kate should be the little Appleton one.
All right, you're Alpo. Okay. There's Cal and Rorik left.
uh, I'll be Cal, I guess.
Okay.
How old are these kids? Like
They're
7?
6. They're like 6.
Oh my god, they're babies.
Yes, they're all little babies.
I am super focused on
Daddy,
something
daddy,
else
look
right
what
now.
I made in school. And
Whoa,
there's like a handprint turkey.
man, you really got my artistic talent.
Dad, 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 dad.
Yeah, what is it, buddy?
Um.
Go ahead.
I missed you
Oh.
so much. And he just
Get.
like goes like waddles over for a hug and gets
Oh
picked
no.
up.
That made me cry. I don't even know these fucking kids, bro. Uh, Henry's got his big old hands and he puts it, in the back of little Cal's head. He's like, "Oh, I missed you too, buddy." Holding back a tear. That's the SpongeBob manly tear where it comes down and then it sucks it back up again because he's got to
You
be
get back
strong
in
for
the
his boy.
tears like the Claudia with the cheers and people.
Oh, I missed you too, buddy. Did you make anything in school?
I made a raccoon with a giant
Oh,
sword
a raccoon eating giant swords or a raccoon with giant swords?
with giant swords.
Let me see it? Huh?
Okay, hold on. Stay right there. It's like skips off.
Step us away.
Till you are getting whiplash.
Yeah, Till is. Till's just like they can run up. Like it's like that quietly, like to Honor's, like they can just run up and hug you.
Oh,
Daddy, 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 daddy,
hold up.
daddy.
I need a minute. That's so sad. Oh, damn it.
It's so sad. What the
Whacked
fuck?
over
Tugging
the
on
head with
Henri's
it.
coat. Daddy,
Oh.
daddy, daddy, daddy,
Yeah, yeah.
daddy. Tugging on the coat.
I'm
Daddy,
good.
daddy,
I'm not going
daddy.
anywhere. What is it? What's up? What do you want to share?
Mama said that you would be bringing Grandma with you. Where's Grandma?
Fuck
Oh,
you,
Oh
Kate.
rude.
Fuck
no!
you.
Was that
Okay.
with that letter?
God damn it, bro.
Oh yeah, I sent that letter to Danny like months ago.
God damn it. Of course, Kate got to be the one that stirs the pot. Uh.
Uh.
Uh. Well, Alpha, you see, your grandma's a very busy lady.
That's when Tilda the whiplash of just
She's a very busy lady, but I have someone else here instead. It's my very special friend, Till here.
I
Oh well.
Hi.
Cal, Cal, come over here.
Oh, okay.
Daddy bought a friend.
Yeah.
I didn't know Daddy had friends.
I have eyes. I can see Daddy bought a friend. But no, he bought Ember.
Till is more than a friend. He's a part of the family. Think of him as like a cousin or something. Okay.
wait, what?
Hi, cousin Till.
Big cousin
Hi.
Till! Big cousin
Big
Till!
cousin, big cousin Till.
Big cousin Till!
Hi.
Big
Latched
cousin
on.
Till.
Uppies,
And
uppies.
this is when Danny comes in and
Bill
she
awkwardly
sees
does.
you
Hold on,
like
I have to turn my camera on to show how I'm picking this child up. With their 15 strength is just
Hi, hi.
full
His
long
arms
cat pick
fully
up under
up.
the arms.
Arms fully up in the air. Hi!
Picks up Apple like the long cat meme. Just Till has never picked up a child before.
I don't know what to do with this thing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, just make sure you don't drop him there, Till.
Okay.
They're
yeah, kids are sturdy.
they're very spastic, very slippery sometimes. So
Alpha
Mama,
just leans back fully.
I mean, if he's
Till's
like,
limp.
I have feather fall, like that'll be fine.
Mama, Daddy bought cousin Till.
Yeah,
I
that's kind of when Danny comes in. She sees you. She's like covered in dirt and shit from like harvesting. From helping with the harvest. Um, she puts the. I think Danny probably had the honor of doing the sacrifice in the morning. So like she puts the ritual dagger like up in the roof rafters where the kids can't get to them. Sees you, like hugs you, kisses you, typical stuff. Um, and sees Till, and she says, "Oh, Henry, who's your friend? I thought Ember might be coming with us
Can I just say
for the."
I do think Danny definitely does that thing where she looks at Henry and then looks at Till and is like analyzing.
This child looks suspiciously like my husband.
Looks at Till, looks at the other kids, analyzing.
Calculating child from a previous relationship. Not my problem. If it's not from this one, that's fine.
This child is not from my loins, not my problem.
More so the like, this child is older than our marriage, so older than
Interesting.
our relationship. Not my problem then.
Not
Yeah,
my problem.
Not
Well,
my concern of cheating potentially. Everything's fine.
yeah.
secret family? Question mark.
No. No.
No,
That's
God,
awful.
no,
No.
of course not. What? Maybe, unless.
Henry and Anne definitely never hate fucked.
Never. Uh, Henry says she might be stopping by later. She had some things to attend to. Uh, I brought Till instead. I spoke about him in the past. He's going to be joining us for the holidays.
I
Oh, that's lovely. I see you've already been acquainted with the boys. Um, here, put your things down. I'm sure you've had a long journey on foot, no doubts. Um, he- here, are you hungry, dear? I can get you some food. And then as soon as you're fed, we can go back out and start smoking and preparing everything for the rainy season. How does that sound?
But smoking, damn, we rolling up.
Till genuinely looks overwhelmed
Ooh,
and
I
kind
think
of just like not sure how to respond to a kindly mother figure doing anything like that. They're just like,
Are you a kid's cousin,
Um,
Flo?
yeah,
Danny looks at you in concern, and she walks up to you and she puts a hand to your forehead, and
Oh
she says, "Are
no,
you okay, dear? You don't feel hot."
uh, I'm,
not the hand to the
yeah,
forehead.
I,
uh,
I
looks at
think
Henri
Henry.
for
That
help.
means
Yeah,
death.
I think Henry sees this and he clears his throat. He's like, just prepare the boy some tea. I'm gonna take him out back. He hasn't seen the garden yet. Uh, fresh air would do us some good.
It, is
Been
you
on the
sure?
road too long. No, of course, yes. Come along, Till.
Come on, boys. Who wants to help me make some tea?
I do. I do.
I want to get the lemons. I got dibs on the lemons.
Yeah, I get the honey.
No, I want honey.
Yeah,
Mom,
Yeah,
I
and
I
don't
get
want
the
to do
honey.
the honey.
But yeah, then Henry
Fist
just
fight.
takes Till outside so he can be away from all the screaming children uh, and Danny offering him things. Say,
Uh,
take him outside to his little garden.
oh, this is cool.
Sorry about that, kid. I know it can get a little loud on there. I don't think I properly warned you about all that.
I mean, you said it was loud, but like, uh, it was, it
And to answer your question, it is all right for them to hug me.
okay. I know that logically that not everyone's like my mother, but the most I think she hugged me once, and that was when I fell when I was like a kid and like broke my arm. Um, but it was more they can bother you and take up your time and stuff and be a nuisance.
I I've known your mother for a long time. She treats a lot of things like an occupation, if I might be completely honest with you.
Yeah, uh, yeah. That I was constantly underperforming.
Well, hey, you don't have to worry about that anymore. The only thing you have to worry about this week is good eating and the occasional work I'm gonna have you do. I promise not to be too rough on you, of course.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay. As long as um, mm, I was gonna say maybe I could learn how to cook, but I don't even think a god could save my cooking skills at this point.
No, that's better late than never. I learned how to cook pretty late in my life, so I think there's hope for you yet. And I hope you know uh, that it's okay for you to hug me too if you want to, or if you feel a need to, or whatever.
Bill just stares at him,
I'm
like
asking.
the white girl blinking, like the trying to do
I'm
math.
I'm asking you for a hug if that's okay.
Uh, sure. Does the most awkward clearly does not know how to hug.
Henry does something similar because he's also not very used to hugs all the way. So it's I'm happy you're here.
And thank you for inviting me.
First of many. So let me show you around the garden. Uh, and I think Henry
Like wipe
spends
some tears out of their eyes because like they're touched. This is a lot of positive emotion they're not used to associating with like homes and stuff.
mm,
So
no, that makes sense.
like yeah. So show me around, please.
Uh, Henry spends like the next like 10-15 minutes showing Till all of the various little herbs and plants and whatnot that he's been growing. You can tell there's a bit of annoyance because obviously he's been away and it hasn't been kept to his standards. So he's tidying up as you go along.
If
But
there's any broken pots or anything, Till just does mending on them to fix
oh,
it.
thanks. Uh, so I think he shows you a lot of the, oh, I use this for medicine for the kids, but then 100 being 100, there's also the mixing of, you can use this to kill a man in 10 seconds, that kind of thing. Uh, so yeah, he's showing him that and all the little plants and things. And I think there's a point where he takes him out over to the shack and he's like, oh yeah, while we're here, I might need your help with this at some point. And it's like a,
Okay.
it's kind of like a, he takes him over to his little shed that he has in the back, and it's like a half busted up little dingy boat thing. He's like, this washed up about a year or two back, and I've been kind of hold it out, and I've been meaning to fix it up, but I just haven't really had the time.
Slowly creeps over and starts casting mending on various portions.
No, no, let's not do that. I would prefer
Oh,
if we
okay.
I would prefer if we did this, manually. You might not always have access to your spells and whatnot, so it's always.
It's a cantrip, but okay.
What I'm trying to say is, it's nice to work with your hands from time to time. Just thought it'd be a fun little project we can do at some point after we're done with everything.
Yeah, sure.
You know what? I think we're pretty much covered with all the jams and whatnot, but we don't really have a good centerpiece for it all. Have you ever been hunting before?
Literally gives him the "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I
look.
just I gotta ask.
Yes, and Black Pearl took me hunting.
I, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I kind of already knew the answer to that, but I mean, if you want at some point, there's good game around here, so maybe we can wrangle up something and bring it home. I've
I'll
been meaning to
happily
go for a
watch
while.
you do it. I will not be good with any of the stuff that you use to hunt unless you give me a crossbow. But
We'll find something for you. I think it'll be fun.
okay,
It's a good feeling when you catch the things you eat, yourself.
okay.
I've done it with Ember once or twice. She's far more
Uh,
skilled in it than I am at this point, to be honest. But it'll be fun. I've been meaning to go with my kids for a while, but they're still a little too young.
okay.
All right, great. I think the tea should be about done. You ready to head inside?
Yeah, yeah,
I say tomorrow we start out with you cooking breakfast. How's that sound?
sure. That'll be an event.
As long as it isn't oatmeal, I think we'll be fine. Okay, let's go.
Oatmeal's supposed to be the most simple breakfast food.
The sound of breaking teacups comes from inside. Sorry.
Did I do that? Hey, oh,
That's
oh
why
wow.
Mama says
Do you
you
guys,
have to hold it with two
do you
hands.
guys want to see something really cool?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, Till, come over here. Fix this for us.
Okay. I'll move over and mend the teacup back together.
Are you a wizard?
Oh, cool. Uh, but the thing is, like, when I do mending, like, I'm essentially just like hitting like the snare drum off the like just lightly tapping the snare drum off to the side because I can't cast without the instruments. So
Are you a rock star?
No, a wizard walk star.
no,
That's even cooler.
Isn't that the
I'm
coolest
a.
thing?
You guys want to see something cooler?
Yeah?
You can do cooler stuff than that?
Yeah. And then I just kind of like drum on like ironically my drum with my fingers as I cast prestidigitation and just kind of make a little light show happen.
Wow.
Alpha starts chasing the lights, trying to catch one.
Definitely running into fucking walls, bro.
Yeah.
I think Cal is just like
Like,
sort of staring
just
like
like his
wide-eyed.
namesake.
Yeah.
Cal's just like staring wide-eyed up at them like they look like stars. How did you get the stars down from the sky?
Magic.
Wow. Daddy, can I do magic?
I'm sure if if you thought about it really hard and you ate all your vegetables, you can. Yeah.
Do I have to
I'm
eat
gonna
my
eat.
vegetables?
Right.
I'm
So
gonna
you
I
eat
got.
eat my
so many
vegetables.
vegetables so I can grow up big and strong and do
like
magic like Uncle Till and Grandma.
see, Till eats all his vegetables. That's why he can make stars and stuff.
So
Mm.
actually, I don't eat my vegetables. I got lucky
See?
with my
I don't
magic.
have to eat my vegetables to be cool like Uncle Till.
What you do have to do is eat all your fruit.
Okay.
I can eat fruit. I like fruit.
Is watermelon a fruit?
I think so.
I
Okay.
think so. Now you got me questioning it.
I think so. I guess.
Yeah.
I want to do magic. Daddy, can
So
you do magic? Mommy, can you do magic?
I can't.
No.
I can't really do. I can't really do magic. You gotta have some real.
Anyway, let's go to the to the festivities.
that's a
Um,
side eye there.
you
Yeah, really.
guys, you guys, talk a little bit more, but you do have to go back to the farms. Um, and there is more harvesting of the of sweet potatoes, pumpkins, cabbages, the rice and the sorghum, millet, amaranth, things like that. Um, Henry, you actually, through your connection, you happen to get um some corn in your garden, so you
Fuck
have some
yeah.
high quality, like, yeah, you have some high quality corn that you've been
Talking
growing
about.
that Danny
Damn.
hasn't been able to kill. You left like a
Oh.
15-step plan
Oh.
on taking you have like a booklet on how to take care of this corn down to a T to make sure specifically she didn't kill it. And you get to have corn, which is like kind of a rich person food. Um you have a few you have sorghum, rice for grains, eggplant, chili and bell peppers, tomatoes, um things like that. And you have a few goats, one of them that you kill and kind of like start butchering up. You help out in the fields and stuff like that in the farms, with all the rest of the people from Almost.
Hmm.
um you smoke the fish jerky, and that the fishermen have pulled in for the day. You smoke all the fish, things like that. You preserve it in the ways that you want to. And
Hmm.
then when the setting sun, actually got the holidays mixed up. You don't um, sacrifice an animal um, during autumnal harvest. What happens is that you get the honors of kindling the first bushel of crops for the bonfire, for the major bonfire. Um, you guys aren't in Roll 20, you don't really need it, but there's like a plaza in the middle of town where the bonfire is set up, and maybe not in the middle of town, over um over in the western part of town. There's like where the holidays usually set up for the bonfire. There's a couple of like log benches, things like that.
Hmm. It,
And
sorry, if I
go ahead,
may,
go ahead.
you gave that long list of things that Henry was doing. I think I would prefer if Henry was instead shadowing Till and let Till take the lead in most of those things.
Okay.
I want to see how well Till does in making the jams and smoking the meats and stuff.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Don't fear, Danny is helping, but um,
Can I
she
just
does make like a
roll
second batch of
something?
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll a. Oh my goodness.
What am I rolling?
Nature?
Survival? Survival?
You
Nature?
want to do?
I don't want to do
Which
survival.
one? You can do. You can do nature.
are we
Okay,
doing a
because
roll for
survival.
each? Like smoking and jamming, so at
Just
least
in
we can
general.
do this roll. Okay.
Just a roll in general. We're not gonna do a whole bunch of rules for this.
5.
Oh no.
I
You
mean,
suck.
I'm there. I'm there helping Till. Does he have advantage here?
Sure. Roll with advantage.
Oh, come on, Till. I believe in you.
5.
What?
I rolled
What?
2 3s.
Tragic.
You suck. You suck a lot, actually. You are not. You have no idea what you're doing. Henry's trying to help, but you're getting like. You keep getting like the things
So, so,
confused.
so
So,
here's
you know,
the
like you're
thing.
supposed to
And
do
what
one thing for
happens?
smoking and one thing for jamming, and you keep
Yeah. So
mixing them
here's
up.
the thing. Here's and Jen can attest to how I get when I get like flustered and confused. Till has a full on sob when they put in salt instead of sugar for something, and they fully genuinely have a breakdown about this
Oh
jam.
no.
I
Till,
keep messing up. I'm so sorry. I didn't
uh,
mean to. I.
Henry eats like gets a big old spoonful and eats it, and he doesn't like it, but he still acts like he does. Like, this is really good, kid. I
No,
like
it's
how.
terrible. Don't fucking lie to me.
No, no, no. It's like I've always wanted to spread some jam on some toast and get a little saltiness in there. You know, it's like a butter jam. It's very good. But let me. I know
Roll
what
a
you're.
deception check at
I know what you were going.
disadvantage.
Oh, fucking a.
Are you telling me Till just invented Vegemite?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Boom, bro.
god.
He's so good. He's innovative. All right, let me roll this deception.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, bro. I suck at deception. All right, that's that first one. All right, 12 is my highest.
Till
My passive
insight.
insight's a 13.
Oh.
You know that Henry is lying to you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't need. I can just go home already. It's fine.
Oh well, what are you going on about? No, we'll just make another batch. It's your first time doing this, you know.
But I messed up, and I'm supposed to be good at stuff, and I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, this is so sad. Henry puts a hand on Till's shoulder, um, and he says, making jam is just like any other craft. It takes time, right? Uh,
I'm
everybody looks a
supposed to
little
be
different.
good at stuff, and I got the first time, and in front of all your family, I messed up. And if I mess up in front of people, it's bad.
No, it's not bad at all. Uh, well, we're gonna get this right. Okay, this is just a little mistake. It's just some jam, Till. You're good at so many things, and you're gonna be good at this too. That's why we're here. We're doing all this stuff together. We're gonna figure this out.
I'm okay, Pepper. I'm okay. He came over yelling and screaming at me.
Aw, Pepper.
I'm supposed to. I wanted to be good and show that you didn't like make a mistake and made me here because I can do stuff.
Uh, Till, I think you're confused. When it comes to this holiday, it isn't about the food. The food is just something that we do while around the people that we care about. It's something that we enjoy together. Uh, it's something that we take pride in together. And I am proud of you for taking the time to do this, taking the time to learn.
You're 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 proud of me.
Yeah, of course. If you told me you were going to be out here on the fields shucking weed and making jams a week ago, I would not have believed it. But here you are, and you're doing a hell of a job.
I don't I don't think think I've ever heard someone say they were proud of me.
Well, we'll get used to it, kid. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna keep being proud of you.
Why couldn't my mom be proud of me?
Oh, out of character, my poor baby Till. I think Henry, not really knowing what to do, just brings Till into a hug.
Would my dad be proud of me? I don't even know him.
I think all you really have to ask yourself, Till, is if you're proud of yourself.
I don't know if I am.
Well, I promise you that one day you will be. All I can really tell you right now, with absolute certainty, is that I am.
I'm okay, Pepper.
And I think you should be proud of yourself today too.
For adding salt instead of sugar like a dumbass.
They look very similar. I've done very similar things when I was first learning how to cook. And
They're both white.
yeah, they're both white. It's the common mistake. You know what I mean? We'll just add sugar this next batch. I'm sure it's gonna come out great.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we literally got so much stuff to work with. It's fine.
It's better than the oatmeal.
Oh yeah, it's miles better actually. I don't know. I still don't know how you made that oatmeal
I
catch
added
fire, but
mushrooms to it that I thought Ember would harvest.
yeah. See, I'm proud of you for being so thoughtful in that regard.
It did turn the oatmeal green, so maybe they weren't good mushrooms.
You were just working on your own recipe. I got all kinds of way I make oatmeal. I'll show you how to make it, and I'm sure one day you're gonna find your own unique way of making it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. How about we try to make this jam one more time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can Till make another roll?
Thanks, fucking dead.
Ike,
What? Yeah.
can I'm praying for you, Till.
Am I rolling at
You
advantage still, or am I?
you you cut out. What's going on?
I asked if Till can make another roll for jam.
Yeah, you can make it at advantage.
It's an 18.
No!
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yay! We just needed an emotional breakdown.
That's some damn good jam.
That's not usually how it goes. You just need a breakdown, and then you're like, all right, time to put myself back together.
Hey, there's nothing better than crying in a kitchen.
Yo, no, for real though. Crying while baking? Oof. Best cake ever.
Oh. So extra tear salt.
Wow, okay, this is really good.
Ow, Pepper. Ow, Pepper.
See,
Sorry, I was petting her and she decided to grab onto my finger with her paws, dig her claws in, and then start trying to bite it.
I think you were just too in your head about this coming out good or not.
I just didn't want to disappoint you before, and this time I just stopped giving a shit. And I
No,
was like,
this
if
is
it
this
turns
is
out
really
shit,
good.
it turns out shit.
Hey kids, come over here. Try this out. Look what Till made.
Huh?
Puts it on a
Oh.
little cracker.
Whoa. Um. Really good.
Oh.
I think it's even better than Grandma Mavis's.
Mhm.
Right?
Mm. I wonder where is Grandma Mavis?
Don't you dare.
Eh.
Don't you dare, Ike.
Yeah, Mama, where's me? Where's Grandma?
Sorry, I was
You said
chewing. Um,
you said grandma was coming. Where's grandma?
I thought she was. Henri?
Daddy said Grandma was busy.
Don't tell me she's back at the warfront.
Till I think you do notice Henry get noticeably uncomfortable when now he has to juggle if he has to lie to his family or not.
No, Jill will take over. Jill goes and like, yeah, after our last mission, she got called back to the warfront for some stuff.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's okay.
Are the people
I wanted to see Mavis at Monster Slayer.
are
Well,
the people there okay?
they will be now that she's there.
Okay.
I wanted to.
Cause those
I
blind
want.
people are really scary.
I
They're
want
not
to
gonna
grow
get
up
them.
to be powerful, just like Grandma Mavis, so I
Well,
can fight the Styx blinds just like her. She
yeah.
is my hero.
A fucking course game.
But
That's
they're not
that's
gonna
very
come
nice,
and
Alpha.
they're not gonna come and get us, right, Daddy?
No, no, of course not. That's never gonna happen, kid. Especially not with me around. And I'm
Yeah.
sure Grandma Mavis will come along and fling them all away.
You two will beat them all up.
That's
Cause you
right.
guys are the strongest, bestest ever.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
And
It's gonna
then
beat
be
'em up.
and then mommy will come with her rolling pin and hi and
And I,
whoop
and I,
and
and then we'll come in and kick 'em.
well, it's gonna be even easier now. We got Till here. He's way more powerful than Mavis or anyone around here. Shoo him our
even more
way.
powerful than you, Daddy.
He has his days, yeah.
Thanks.
Even
Wow.
more powerful than Grandma.
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
a different kind of powerful than your grandma, but we're the same powerful. She just has more. I have a lot of magic that can do a lot of damage to stuff. Your grandma has a lot of magic that helps people, like, directly. So we're
Till can
different
make
kinds of
Till
powerful.
can make people explode.
Whoa!
Yeah, with his mind.
Could you make fire erupt from a pit in the ground and shoot
I
up like 100 feet in the air?
Can
I've
you
seen it.
like
I've seen him do that
blow up
before.
with your mind?
I
Yes, he can. It's pretty sick. I
I
saw myself.
Can you summon
uh,
darkness from the edges of the known universe and smother people in their sleep?
Mommy, I think
I
we
had a
should
dream
Anyway,
stop
about that
letting
one.
him read those books.
No,
But yeah,
mommy, they're really cool.
anyway,
but yes, he can.
anyway,
Jill sitting here with
the night
light, like with not a
falls,
single spell that can do that.
as
Yeah,
the night
sure.
falls, chop. As the
Listen,
night
my
falls, bonfires are lit, and there is dancing and merrymaking and all sorts of shit. I'm reading this straight off of the holidays doc because I straight up forgot. Um, and there are hymns and songs and shit to Shantae.
Oh,
And you guys,
Shante, thank you for the harvest. Oh, Shante, thank you for the food.
Exact song. Copyright.
Yeah, sorry.
and it's fine. Oh no! No!
Oh
I
no.
spilled chocolate all over my rug! Ah!
Oh no!
Ah!
Emergency!
Shoot! Son of a gun. Um,
Person.
anyway, that happens in almost. Really quick before we leave for the night, before we end the session. Addie, you are going back to the guild, right? Seeing any bounties up for Huntsmark?
Yup.
Okay, so you report in with Tybalt and Cecilia, and they tell you that there's been no changes on their ends for anything. Um, as you are aware, there are a complete influx of bounties that are posted up in preparation for Huntsmark, as people, as you know, this is the guild's biggest holiday, and how a lot of the bounty hunters get the most of their money for the year when they're not picking up bounties. And a lot of the senior bounty hunters, they'll take on like 2 or 3 big bounties a year, um, just so they don't have to take a whole bunch of little smaller ones, um, to make ends meet.
Mhm.
And you are looking through the bounties when on the board something catches your eye. There is Henry's that is still there, of course.
Mhm.
It hasn't gone away.
Mhm.
But another bounty makes you stop because wanted for murder, wanted for treason, conspiracy, perjury, identity theft is one
Sounds like me.
half elf by the name of Zotikos Aurora. And that's not what catches your eye or makes your blood or makes your brain like switch off momentarily. What makes your brain switch off momentarily is that you've seen this person on this bounty before. They're wanted in Greycrest, and the person staring back at you is none other than Leto Smithson.
What?
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 And that's what we're gonna call it for the night.
Can you put that name in chat? Name on the bounty.
Yeah,
I I
and
sure
what
can.
that he's wanted for?
Uh-huh. I can put that
Someone
in
needs to
general
Photoshop
notes.
the Lido art above into the Marcus wanted poster.
Oh shit. How do I
And
spell that last name? Where's my notebook?
guess it could also just be
Um,
his brother that he was referring to.
Yeah.
I thought he was saying that it was his dad's brother who killed his dad.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I thought
no,
it
no,
was
his brother.
His brother
His
killed him.
his
brother.
older
Oh,
His
brother.
Okay.
brother
okay.
killed
Yeah.
Lito's dad.
They're probably the same.
Gotcha. Okay.
Lito's brother killed their dad.
Mhm. I
Yes.
assume like older brother?
Shoot
Yes.
me.
Brother. If he
Possibly
was a
twin
kid.
brother.
Whoa.
Whoa. Now I see
Hold
why
on.
you wanted Mavis to ask Leto about his great grandfather.
What?
Now you can't.
Now I can't, because she's dead. Mavis might have known Leto's great grandfather
Oh my god.
from her army days. I just
Okay.
kept forgetting to ask.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm gonna figure out how to kidnap Leto. Do I
Or
have
at least corner him into asking about this identity.
Yeah, do I have the ability to get Zone of Truth? Can I make a truth serum? I
I'm gonna say
can't get.
Penny has Zone of Truth.
Hey, it is Ember, Addie, and Penny. Yeah, I don't have access to Zone of Truth.
Yeah, so
Oh my god.
theories, anyone?
Let me go ahead and stop the recording.